Hello, everybody. Welcome to Marquee Gaming tonight. Good to see you, friends, and glad we could be together for another session of Mystical Mishaps. Our 34th session this evening as we continue to cruise along into this campaign and experience weird and magical things. Oh, I have a D4 up on myself. I should turn that off. I don't have that right now. Let me turn that off.
Cheater!
There, it's off now. We're safe. But yeah, we're ready to get into this game, learn maybe some answers from last week's session, and maybe encounter more questions. Who knows? Let's find out. But we're going to do our intros first, so Rachel, take it away.
Hello, I'm Rachel, also known as Pip. You can find me on social medias at Pip100art. That's where I post all my art. I know, that's a little easier to say anyway. If you don't find me on a certain social media, too bad, I guess. What social media are you on?
You have to earn it.
You have to earn it. You have to convince me to join, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, and I also stream here on this channel. So I'll be streaming tomorrow, 3:30 CST. I don't know what I'm streaming, so we'll see. I'll have something, I'm sure. And then for this game, I play Eleonora. She is a level 4 warlock. She's an ASMR. She got finished scolding Dav, so I think we're good for now. But, you know, that's it.
That's the Karis energy you brought to the intro. That was good.
Oh, thanks.
So fun.
I took a nap today, so.
There you go. Full of energy now.
Yeah.
Wonderful. We'll pass it on to our second player tonight, which is Kelly.
Hi, I'm Kelly. I play Winnie. So I forgot. So I'm a little out of sort. As you can see, all my things are gone. I'm in the process of moving, so I'm like, I feel like my life, I can't remember anything right now. Winnie, level 4 monk. And currently the only person who kind of knows where we are right now, so that'll be interesting. Which is funny because in real life, I never know where I am ever, and so that's very different from real life for me. I'll be role playing. And I think that's all. That's all I got. Thank you.
Wonderful. Our third player then tonight is Ashley.
Hello, I'm Ashley. I also make art, like fishes. I just printed a bunch of these fish sweatshirts.
I love him. He's so nice.
Thank you. I'm really happy with how they turned out. So they were really fun to do. And we were joking earlier this week that the pattern on these fish actually matches my cats. So maybe that's why I was so drawn to it.
I can see it.
It's almost
That
exactly
makes
the same.
sense.
So now all of my inspiration makes sense for wanting to do this fish. But anyway, I play Euphemia in this game. She's a level 4 druid, and she had no idea where we were. It rolled really abysmally for survival in nature, which is ironically something I should be good at, but I'm happy to let Winnie take the lead on this one. Maybe she can guide us better this time.
Yes. Cool. And then our final player tonight is Mike. Take it away.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mike, also known as Bardic Dice, and I'm really enjoying the fact that we went from like one of our longest intros to one of our shortest intros this time. We're just being like speeding through it, so it's fun. I'm also a Twitch streamer over on Twitch. Not doing it right now. You can find it on YouTube, but we'll be coming back in the new year. So that's my news. And I play Dav. He's an artificer, one wizard, and that's my thing. Have fun.
Awesome. So going to Bardic Dice Apollo. I think this is the first time that he's finished his intro before the shout-out meter is completely used up. So go give him a follow if you haven't already. And check him out on the socials he has. And I'm Mark. I am the Dungeon Master. We share a Discord with Bardic Dice that you can join and be a part of and have fun conversations throughout the week. See posts of stuff. You can see me all dressed up if you want to. You can look back in there. It's rare when anybody ever sees me dressed up. So cherish that moment. It likely will not happen for many years.
We had multiple people coming up to him because he wore his hair in a ponytail. And we had people coming up to him being like, "Your hair is glorious. What do you do?" I was like, "He does nothing. He doesn't even condition."
That's nothing.
How does he get it? I don't know.
Genetics, honestly, genetics.
It's
unfortunately.
genetic.
It's genetics.
It's
That's all it
whatever
is.
helps you roll so many 20s. It's the same thing.
It's the same
It's
thing.
the
A
Oh.
nat 20 on hair growth.
The color hair is the one's return.
I'll have to thank my patron for the good hair.
We all rolled pretty bad on eyesight, but you rolled a nat 20 on.
On your hair.
So that's, you win some, you lose some.
Sacrifice for the hair.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can check out old sessions of Mystical Mishaps or our previous campaign Beacons or on our YouTube channel or podcast if you like to do that. And you can be here to support our players and use your channel points to influence the game and make fun and crazy things happen, like our mishaps, which are always a blast, and I'm always excited to get them. So feel free to raise the mishap meter if you feel bold and ready for some chaos. If you're like, nah, I need some balance and chill stuff in my life, you can lower that mishap meter, your choice. But we'll see what happens today as our players get ready for the session. But we're going to go into our intro. I'm going to drink some water during the intro, so stick around. All right, we're back, friends, and ready to
Who's lit?
begin our session. Lit has
Yeah.
won the race, apparently, to be the first.
Wow.
Good job. Good
Is he gonna get
job.
all
Thank
four?
you.
Oh, can he get all four?
Is he?
And with the hot shot.
Hey.
There he is.
Wow, I'm
All
so
four.
proud. Wow.
Now at their discounted price of $9.99 instead of $1,000. So
Oh,
En-
really?
enjoy that
Changed
discount.
it. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Why?
I changed it down so they were all together because when I had them both on 1,000 for the Sepulchre stuff, they were all like mixed together. I'm like,
Oh.
I hate this. I'm just gonna make one cheaper so they're all clumped together in the list. But let me turn on all those advantage dice for y'all.
We still appreciate
Thanks,
you
Lit.
anyway. Thank you, Let.
Thanks, Lit.
Thank you.
All right.
No thanks,
Yeah.
D. I'm just kidding.
Oof.
Thanks for just existing, D.
And we
There you
have a
go.
That's all you
bless
need to
too. Let's do the bless real quick. Rachel,
Yeah, we require
you get the blessing.
we require
That's
gifts from Lit. We just enjoyed these presents.
Whoa.
Ooh. Okay.
I just
Wow.
kidding.
Anyways, let's get into
See,
our...
you said gifts and then you said presents, so I thought you meant like presents, like Merry
No,
Christmas.
they're presents.
That's what
They're
presents.
You guys are making up for the fast intro by just talking
Yep.
over
Yeah.
my
Yep.
recap.
Yep. Okay, I'm done.
Okay.
That's what we do.
So the last time we were together, our players were in the city of Yellowfield, meeting up with their other employer, Idkin, who was part of the Untamed, the leader of the Untamed. And they were discussing their future plans. They wanted to stick with them and what they were going to do next. They're going to begin to kind of head down over towards Heaven's Reach was their plan. With a quick detour in Lakeside. But they had the opportunity to go down to Idgin's storehouse of magical secret items and got a brief glimpse at some of the things inside, including a box that contained a stone that Dav is familiar with that relates to the group that he was a part of. He did get a chance to investigate that, which reacted to him in some way. He heard some mysterious word and saw the cosmos in his vision. Thankfully, his brain wasn't scrambled into like drippy goo that could come rolling out of his nose or something after that.
Ew.
Scrambled brain. Yum.
He's okay. But the little blue stone stuff that's in him, that's going through his skin from his eye, began to grow slightly after that brief encounter with the stone.
It's probably fine.
It's probably nothing.
Nothing. It's nothing.
Should probably keep touching it.
I don't know why I brought it up during the recap, because it's probably nothing, guys. So,
It's
Yeah,
not
you're
even
right,
important.
anyways, they also had a time where, Dav accidentally let it slip that Eleanor has a patron, so Idgin and her had a conversation about that for a little bit.
There's not a witness. There's no witnesses that he did that. Oh wait, there was one. Never mind.
Wait, it did.
Dang it.
Yeah,
And Nova.
Nova saw it too.
And Nova was there, yeah.
That's true.
But Eleanor was able to talk to Idgin and convince him to have Nova still go and take a look at Shadow Rock and see what she can find there. So that night, they had her go off. She flew off and into the evening. But that evening, while they were resting, a couple people were woken up by the sound of thunder, which immediately set alarm bells in their head, because the last time they heard thunder, there was potentially a rift that formed. So they went outside to investigate, gathering all their things, decided to go check the tower nearby, where the ruins of the tower, where there's a rift there. And as they drew close, they realized this rift was reacting a little intensely. There was the charred and frozen and decaying corpse of somebody there. And as they drew near, the ground began to shake violently, making a few of them drop to the ground, and this pink energy emerged from the crack and was directed towards them and engulfed them. They all experienced tremendous pain. And then it ceased as they felt this weird sensation. And they suddenly realized they were in a different place, in the middle of kind of a field. They looked around, and when he was able to recognize that they were nearby the city of Lakeside, which happened to be their destination they wanted to go to, so lucky dice rolls, I guess. And they are a couple days out. They're gonna be long days, but they're a couple days out, as they are kind of like on the opposite side of the lake of Lakeside. So Euphemia sent off a message to Alden, who is the kind of regional mishap investigator, and they camped out as it was still evening when they were there, preparing to travel the next morning. So I believe you guys were going to do a couple watches just to keep an eye out, but is there anything else before you guys like fully go to bed that you want to take care of or say? Or should we just jump to as you guys are resting and hoping to get to morning?
Yeah, I think when I was resting, I just would tell Death what happened. But other than that, I can't think of anything aside from probably being extra cautious because we are out in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, would I know this area to be any, like, more dangerous maybe than where we've been before, or is it like pretty? I don't know.
Give me a nature roll.
Okay. if I have any help with nature. Oh my gosh, what's wrong with it? Oh, just a 10.
I mean, you've always heard warnings about being outside of cities as being dangerous, so that's just kind of a general thing that basically all of you would be aware of.
This wouldn't be any particular, like I haven't been here like in particular before. From what I
Probably
can
not. It's
Okay.
kind of out of the way for you.
Kind of random. Okay, got it.
But I believe you guys had your tents you set up.
Yeah.
And anything else you want to take care of before resting?
I don't think so.
Okay.
So I think Dab did an alarm too. So that was last time.
Yeah.
Yes, and that worked fine. So, okay. So you guys take your rests and awaken the next morning, and the sun is rising, and you're able to begin your journey if you'd like.
Yeah.
I think the first thing I would do is get the stone since it's dawn now, and try to contact Idgen again.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you say?
So,
Oh, go ahead.
so I say, Mishap, Crack, and Tower went off last night. We investigated. God was dead. It exploded and teleported us near lakeside. We alerted Watchlight. Be careful.
Okay. You do not hear a response.
Oh, it's-
That's quite somewhere else.
Do we get the sense that it sent again,
Mhm.
like last time?
Yep.
I like just him holding it, and I'm like, still not a response.
I do need a roll for mishap on that too. Give me a sec.
Sure.
That's good.
That makes me
Does he always
worried.
respond? Or no?
Well, we haven't talked with him too much, but
Mm.
he always did in the past.
Yeah, there's no mishap.
Can I look at it?
Um,
Like, does it look broken or anything?
You can give
Yeah,
me an
I was gonna
investigation
say.
roll or an arcana roll. Your choice, and tell me what you rolled.
Jarvel, will you help me look at this?
Yeah. It's round.
What?
It's round, and then he's helping look through.
Oh, okay. I just rolled. If you want to roll too, I don't.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna roll with it.
Investigation
No,
or
I-
arcana, you just tell me what you want to roll.
I got 10.
19 Arcana.
What did you roll, Eleanor?
10.
Which one were you rolling for?
On what?
Oh, Arcana.
Okay, so 19 and 10 for arcana. Okay. Eleanor, it's hard to really discern too much, but Dab, you just kind of get that general, like, sense this looks like it's still right. Like, there's nothing that seems off about it.
So far it seems just fine.
Hmm.
If you wanted to try and double check and identify it, you could.
What does an identifier tell you if it's broken?
It would tell you what it does, and if it's
If it lost
Malfunctioning.
its function, perhaps we would be able to tell. With
says they can
identify?
detect magic would be able to do the same thing, but identify might be a little bit more,
Mm.
I don't know,
Well,
accurate.
maybe we can do it tonight when we camp.
Okay.
I-
mean, it's
No, after
Yeah.
that.
I'm gonna cast Goodberry
Okay.
and pass a few of those out.
my favorite part of the day.
No mishap.
They're very good.
So I have 6 left. I'm actually gonna give each of you an extra one to put in your pocket. And
Oh, nice. Okay.
these should last until tomorrow, just in case we need them.
Good.
What if I accidentally squish it?
I was just thinking that.
Well, I have a couple extra, so
Okay, I'll try not to squish it, but if I do, I'm sorry.
fine. It's not that big of a deal. Hopefully, we won't even
I
need
trip and
them.
fall. Oh no, it's squished.
I'm bleeding. Wait, no.
It's just a
Very.
Very, I'm fine.
But you do know that these are 2 long days that you're gonna have to take. You have to push yourself a little bit to make it into. Otherwise, it might go into a 3rd day.
Okay.
Hey guys, just because we don't understand what's going on, keep your eyes out for anything else acting weird, anything off. I mean, who knows what
Agreed.
happened to us? He's
If
not
anyone
answering.
feels anything or anything like that, I think we should tell the
Yeah, are we
others.
still feeling the buzz of like potential mishaps and then nothing happening, or?
Yep. You'd guess it's about medium intensity.
And nothing else feels
Gauge the
off.
buzz.
No?
Like even if I look around at the ground and like
You can roll a perception check if
so-
you'd like.
20.
Yeah, it looks normal. There's nothing that you notice that seems off.
All right. Well, let's keep an eye out then.
Also, I'm gonna put my gauntlets into infiltrator mode for today.
On stealth today, okay.
You know it.
Sounds good. Alright. Anything else before you guys set off for your day?
I don't think so.
So
Okay. So, you begin your journey. My question for you is, how do you guys travel? First of all, like, what pace do you guys want to go at? And 2, like, are you going to go straight line to, like, over the top? Or are you going to, like, come down to the water's edge, so you're, like, following the water's edge? Or do you just want to... That would be a little longer just because you're following the edge and it's more indirect. Just want to know what direction and pace you guys want to go.
would I know what would be safer in this? Or actually, I guess not that. Don't know if it's even possible. But would I know where the road is from here? Like if I get to guess, or would it be pretty far off from where we are?
It's a ways that way. That's all you know.
Would I know which one would be safer? Like just beelining it or water?
With your nature roll, you probably don't know.
Okay.
Does the
Mhm.
terrain, it's just like fields and stuff, right? It's not like difficult terrain necessarily, or
It's pretty open. It's, I mean, it's kind of grasslandy in a few places and
Mhm.
plains. It's not super drastic like variances in height. It's just kind of a little bit of rolling here and there. You guys are slightly elevated right now at your current position, so you can see down to the lake and kind of see where the city would be across the lake. But
I would be fine with just cutting across then and not necessarily following the shore, just to cut down on time. But
Yeah,
Whatever you guys
and maybe
wanna
like
do
a
is fine.
medium pace, just like be able
Yeah.
to watch out for things that
Yeah.
are
Just the
potentially
normal
wrong,
pace.
but not
Okay.
being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
sounds good. So
Yeah, we don't want to set anything off.
So you guys just kind of
Yes.
going, not really trying to be stealthy, but not trying to move too quickly, to be super loud and basically alert everything
Yeah,
in the vicinity.
and I
to
think
you.
as usual, like if we see something, we'll slow down, all that stuff.
Being watchful.
So-
yeah.
Mhm.
Somebody roll me a survival check for navigation, and then you guys can roll perceptions after that.
What's my survival? I never remember. I have
can-
+3 survival. Does anyone?
I have +4, so I can roll, or you can because you already started looking around.
You both can
Or you
roll
both can
a
help each other.
survival.
Yeah.
You each can roll a
We
survival
can
if
both
you
roll
want.
then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't
Yeah,
you
we'll
both roll?
roll.
It's weird. Ooh.
Teamwork.
Make the
I did.
dream work.
22.
Okay.
7.
All right.
Good thing we both rolled.
That's a good thing, yeah.
hmm
As long as one of us knows.
And then
Well,
perceptions
start.
for the group.
Yeah.
Is that all of us?
Yeah, everyone give me a perception roll.
15.
23.
Nice.
10.
A 1.
What?
All right.
Oh,
Ow.
Sounds good.
Ow.
So overall, you guys begin journeying. Euphemia definitely kind of takes a little bit of a lead here with her navigating and keeping you all in the right direction, and finding the easiest path for you guys to follow. It's very direct, so it's not cutting too close to the water. It's more going like straight forward. You know there is a river that you will be crossing as you journey forward. So you're kind of heading that way currently. Keeping an eye out. Dav, you end up like getting your foot caught on a root that's sticking out that's from like a nearby tree and just takes you down.
Oh, jeez.
And your good berry does get crushed, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
Oh, I think I have spears. Dang it.
Right through.
I'm dying at the. I knew it.
Literally, because I was thinking, I was like, I know Mark's gonna ask this. Where am I putting it? Put it in my little tissue pocket up here, because unless I fall, I'll be fine. Now, boom.
Yeah.
Just face
No,
plant.
you face planted.
I was on my heart. I was. Yep. Nope. See, I called it. I totally called it. It was gonna freak me out. So does it heal one if I get hurt?
Just like suck the juice out of the fabric. You're fully healed from your fall now, but it's
There you go. You took one, you got one.
Sorry, guys. The veins are really itchy. I'm having a tough time today.
Ugh.
but you continue onward, keeping an eye out for any other potential dangers. You see this like some birds flying off in the distance, and it's up to you if you guys want to be more cautious of them or how you would handle that. But
Do they look weird?
it's just
Or
like
do
a
they
flock
look
of
like they're-
birds that just looks like they're off in the distance.
Do they look like they're fleeing from something, or do they seem like they're just flying?
They're just fine.
We're all so nervous.
Can I look at look at the birds more closely, just to kind of like
It was just
see what I can see?
like,
Sure, give me a
yeah, I
nature
was
roll.
gonna say, like, is their flight
Okay.
pattern like normal or?
oh, nature is nothing. 17.
Okay,
Can I roll 2?
yeah, go for it.
14.
It's like birds. Nothing seems off about it. They're just fine.
Why would you bring it up? Just birds. Oh my God.
He's setting the scene, Kelly.
But I feel like every time it's like, do you want to look at this? Like it's like a hint to be like, you probably should look at this.
I'll tell you, not everything I say is a hint. Sometimes it's just flavor.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
The way
Paranoia.
I understand though, because sometimes the way his tone is, it seems like he's
Yeah.
like,
Mhm.
Like a
You
setup.
probably should look at it. And you're like,
yeah. You
They're
almost have to
evil
tune
birds
it
that
out.
will
You have
attack
to like turn off such in your brain.
And actually having a critical role last week was good.
What's funny?
I was like, I did not think you guys would do that. He's like, you had the tone you would. And he's like, I definitely did not.
it's just been a week of paranoia anyway, so I think my paranoia is like something wrong. So just
And Kelly, you get a blessing. You get a blessing.
yay!
That's
Okay.
to qualm the paranoia.
There you
Yeah,
go.
it'll help
Thank you.
It should help.
Should help.
So, with it being
I
a
guess we keep
longer
going the
day,
same pace
are
then.
you guys trying to like forego a little bit of the breaks to kind of progress a little quicker, or
I'd
Yeah,
say yeah.
probably.
okay? Sounds
We
good.
got a
Yeah.
long rest in.
So, just because of the pace, I'm gonna make you guys roll a Constitution save. The DC is not that high, but I just want to make sure y'all are keeping up with the pace.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm gonna use my reroll, please.
All right, sounds good.
I was gonna do the same thing. I rolled so low.
This is
All
like
right.
a baby.
Two
All over
easy.
There
again.
you go.
13 for me.
18.
I'm gonna use my bless too. 'Cause
Okay.
I just need it.
Sounds good.
I got an 18
Okay, that's
also.
better. 15 is a little
Okay,
bit better.
you
It was-
are
I
all
just kept
good.
going, "Oh."
Yes. Everybody's
you.
good. You're able to keep the pace as you travel. So heading more directly over, you get closer to the water, which is nearing like sunset time as you're getting close to the river. As you
terrifying.
are progressing closer to the river and you're getting near to it, there's a point where Euphemia, you kind of look down at the water that's a little ways ahead of you, and you notice something moving kind of off to the right side of where you are, like further upstream than we're sort of progressing towards. It would be considered a large size, whatever it is, and it's moving.
There's something up that way in the water.
That's not good.
Can we try and like? Should we sneak then? Probably should sneak, right?
Try
It is getting late. We could always camp back here and wait till day.
How is it dark right now? I'm sorry. I can't
It's
remember if
not
you said
dark yet. It's just getting close to sunset.
I guess it depends on if we. Yeah, I mean, so how far away is this?
It's a distance away from you guys. You just kind of noticed it ahead of time with her 23 for perception. She had, she can see this thing off in the distance. There is like plenty of river that is in front of you. It's just like further up from you. If you're on the map here, you guys are nearing the river here. It's like slightly upstream from you there on the map. So you can still cut across this part of the river if you'd like.
And it's on our side of the river, basically?
It's like
currently?
in the river, it looks like.
In. Okay.
Oh. So if we cut through the river now, then we might not run into it.
If you kind of like
Possibly.
cut down, or if you want to go up around it, either way, I guess you could choose. But if you want to cut down, you could. There's definitely room. You just are aware of its location, so you can avoid it if you want to.
Sure. Okay.
Or you can
Okay.
investigate if you want
That
to.
sounds
Your
good.
choice.
I think we should get a better eye on it. See what we're dealing with.
Who's the sneakiest of us?
None of us.
You-
Well, unless you want to
Euphemia, you could
scout out Euphemia, but
I
could always be a
can.
little animal. Yeah.
I mean, why do we need to look at it? Can we just avoid it?
I mean, if it's
So you probably
a
should avoid it.
super fast mishap hippo, then I don't want to go in the water.
Huh?
Like, I don't know, some dangerous mishaps hippopotamus or something. I don't want to do those things are dangerous.
Well, that's the point. If we avoid it now, then we don't even have to look at it. Hopefully. But
Knowing
you want to scout
our
out,
athletic
that's-
prowess, I don't know how well we're going to do it stealthing through a river. That's just my take. But if you guys
I
want to
can
try and go
try.
now, we can go now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know if I missed this. Do we have to cross the river, or is there a reason we could just kind of go by the river? We have to cross.
You will have to
We
cross the
must
river
cross.
to get over to the other
Or
side.
go
Yes.
up north
Okay.
like a day to get to the.
Yeah, you
no,
can go
okay.
up the
Sorry.
road if you want to, but it's up to you how you just want to travel.
Okay.
Euphemia, don't you have a thing that can help everyone be quieter? I don't remember if you said that once.
I do.
So
I
that's
think
something
I
too.
can. I think I can use it for everyone.
Yes. If you
Like,
want.
as long as if you guys are close, it works.
Mm-hmm.
Probably be
Um.
a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, we can do that. Did you want me to go up and look at the thing? I mean, I can,
Whatever you guys feel like it.
or we can just cross now.
This is a
It will
ways
help us
away.
be-
Like, how far is the ways? I forgot what you said.
It's a
Alright.
far enough distance that you guys probably could try and stealth around it.
We should just cross now, shouldn't we? I feel like if
Sure.
we need to cross anyway, we don't want to get closer. So we should probably just do it now.
If we went on a time crunch, I wouldn't mind investigating Davril, but I just feel anxious to get to Lakeside after what happened. But
Especially since
I
Indy
understand
hasn't
that.
answered us still.
I'm just more thinking about our safety right now. Fine.
no, I understand. Yes.
This won't help us cross the river, but it would help us be quiet. So
That's what we're gonna need. We don't want it finding us and detecting us crossing.
does this river look like deep where we are, Mark?
You probably have to get a little closer to it to even really see it, but it looks like it's got some width to it that it might have a little bit of depth to it as well.
Euphemia, roughly what size of a thing are you saying? Are you saying like it's a fish or like a larger object?
It's big. Like,
Okay.
would a large creature be like a bear or something, Mark, for reference?
Yeah, some bears are medium too. Depends on how big they are. This is large, though, definitely.
Okay.
This would be like
Like-
snail size. The snail you guys encountered.
It's the snail again. It's following us. I would just say,
Then we're
yeah,
fine. It's not going to catch up to us.
it's pretty large. I mean, it's like that snail. It's big, whatever it is.
Well,
Hopefully,
why don't we
all
just
moving.
take it slow and go as quietly as we can then?
I will cast the Pass Without Trace. That is 2nd level.
All right. You roll that as you feel the magic energy jump up a little bit in intensity.
It's kind of like this. It's almost like this. I put my staff down and I just kind of say it, like a word really quick, and it's like this aura of like whoosh that goes over us. That's dark just for a second.
Nice.
That's fun.
You do have a
What do we
mishap.
get? Oops.
All right. Let me look on the charts real quick. Okay. You feel kind of this energy surge out around you and like swirls, but then it just kind of like dissipates. And doesn't look like there's any noticeable effect.
That's unfortunate.
Odd. That wasn't part of the spell. That was mishap.
Well, we'll probably get another mishap. Let's just see if this will help. I just literally go in and what do I need for this one? Oh yeah, he just literally goes down to the ground and rubs in some of his like concoctions and just goes. And we'll cast Longstrider on all 3 of them. Just by blowing dirt into their eyes.
Does that target
Faces,
3 or is
not
that
eyes. Nope, 3 separate.
3 separate spells? Okay. And that's 1st level, right?
Yep.
All
But
right.
speed increases by 10. It doesn't say walking speed, just says speed. So I'm hoping it'll increase their swimming speed as well.
Let me roll for each of these mishaps. Who's the first one you're doing it for?
Euphemia.
Okay. No mishap. Second one.
Eleanor. Don't brush out the dirt. Stop it.
No
I
mishap.
hate how you cast this.
Third one.
I can feel it.
Third one's Winnie then?
Yep.
All right. Feel a little bit of a spike at that third one. No mishap though.
Wow.
Alright, it's not gonna help us be quiet, but help us get across faster.
Okay.
Oh, Evelyn.
So, you are going to begin to head down towards the water's edge. You'll be moving at half speed if you're going to be stealthy. So, go ahead and roll stealth if you'd like to.
Plus
Please.
10.
Wait, what do we get with your spell, Euphemia? I
It
forgot.
didn't go off.
A plus 10 bonus.
Oh,
Plus 10?
Mm-hmm.
did the spell
For
go off?
stealth?
Yeah.
No.
Your spell worked.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought
Just
it
no
did the same.
mishap.
No
Yeah, just no
mishap that you noticed.
Cool.
So,
Cool.
That'd be
That we could tell.
amazing.
I know it's great. It's a great spell.
it's a really good spell.
I'm gonna use a luck point because I rolled a 1.
All
Shit,
right.
That's not gonna help me.
Oh,
God,
man.
I'm like so bad today. I don't know
Wow.
what's going on.
Okay.
Okay, that's better. Oh wait, what's my other stealth? I forgot.
I also rolled a 1.
Ooh.
It's a good thing I gave you that then.
You going to reroll anything,
No.
Rach? Or are you going to take that one?
Oh,
Roll it,
I don't
roll
wanna
it,
use
roll
so
it, roll it.
early.
I used mine already.
Gonna fight a big hippopotamus mishap.
I'll
Really
reroll.
Reroll for Rach. Okay.
Nat 20.
There you go.
Hey!
Wow, that was worth it.
Worth
Holy
the
smokes.
reroll, right?
That's a difference.
26. Yeah, so
Okay.
it's better. Whew.
Nice. 33.
Wow.
Oh, there
So
we go.
26,
Thank you, Euphemia, you saved us all.
33. What did you two get?
22.
22, nice. And Rach?
30.
Rach? 30, okay.
Nice.
All great stealth rolls. You begin descending down towards the river in a way that you definitely... That large creature does not seem to take any note. It's just kind of doing its own thing upstream from you.
Can
we
we
get a
see
better
it any
look at
better
all
now that
in
we're
the river?
closer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys want to get close enough to it to take a look, you can.
No, we're just wondering, like,
No.
while we're in the river, do we get to get any better look at it?
If you guys are
What it
avoiding
looks
it,
like
it's hard to see it. If you guys want to go up closer
Yeah.
to it, then I will give you a chance.
Nope.
Okay,
Just asking.
sounds good.
Before
It's large,
we go in
though.
the
It's
river,
large. It's a big thing. Whatever it is.
it was big. Hold on. I'm trying to. Is it?
Random first.
Never mind. Okay, I was trying to decide if I was gonna wild shape into something, but I think we'll see. I can always do it in the water.
Okay.
Need something big and-
So you begin to get closer to the water's edge. And again, moving a little slower to keep that stealth, but you guys feel very stealthy, like the magic presence around Euphemia is keeping it pretty quiet. But as you approach, you notice there is a section of the river that looks like it has some kind of rocks that are across it. It's about 20 feet across the river. And let's do a chat lesson real quick. Kelly, you get another one. Another chat
I think I
lesson.
used it already.
Yep.
Right?
Hey, yeah.
So it's about 20 feet across the river. And you notice there are some various rocks around that you might be able to step on, or if you just want to wade through, that's an option as well. You can give me a perception roll if you'd like as you approach.
Yeah.
10.
Yes. 6.
We all can.
Yep.
No.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Not me.
So, yeah, you guys just walk up. You don't hear anything upstream either. It doesn't sound like anything's getting closer to you from upstream. So, you're very stealthy, though, as you approach the water. How do you guys want to cross the river? This is the most scary part for any D&D campaign, is to cross the river.
Oh my gosh, I know. Ashley and I are
I'm
like
getting
feeling
phantom
anxiety. There,
Can we-
very,
okay.
very short side note. Ashley and I were in a campaign together where there's this little river that we had to cross like a bunch of times in the campaign, and every time someone fell in and almost drowned. Like every time.
Yep.
It was so stupid.
The same river for a couple of them.
It defeated us
so
many a
bad.
time.
It nearly
Oh my
killed
gosh.
First of all,
players. Yes,
can I take off my shoes and stuff because I don't need wet feet?
you
to,
certainly
like,
can.
whatever.
Yes.
I'm gonna do that. And then is it possible, since like Dav and I have more strength than the other two, is it possible for us to kind of like lead the way and like kind of brace ourselves and like help them forward? Is that like a like where we basically kind of ground ourselves and like help them cross? Is that possible?
Can attempt it.
How far across the river do we think? Did you say?
It's 20
Did you
foot
say
across
feet?
the river. The river is 20 feet wide.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. Okay.
as you guys approach the edge, though, when you begin to take your shoes off, you get close to the edge, and some of the rocks begin to like shift a little bit,
Wondering about that.
and a couple of them begin to
Is it like a
rise
net?
up, and like one like has an arm that like pushes itself up, and like another one kind of climbs up off the other, and it's like something that similarly looks like a head just kind of like turns and looks up in your guys' directions as you're approaching the water's edge. And
Like a goal?
it begins to open its mouth and just lets out this screech, just like this horrible screeching sound that definitely seems like more of these creatures are beginning to rise up in the water. And we're gonna roll initiative
Oh.
with that.
No.
Oh dear.
So
All right.
It's about time.
let me get this all set up for y'all.
Hopefully my bad rolls are over because I rolled good this time.
We're playing a Switch. Oh no, we're gonna fight against one. We're gonna lose.
It all moved on me. Let me adjust this.
Got red arms and blue arms.
There we go.
Detachable screen shall defeat us.
So as the four of you begin to approach the water's
I'm
edge
nervous.
over here,
So you'll have 10 plus speed.
Oh yeah.
let me turn on this so people can see what we're doing.
You said plus 10 speed, Dev?
Yep.
That's right. Okay.
It's not concentration, which is fun.
That's
Yes.
fine.
As
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to drop my other thing. We'll see.
Well,
These-
at this point, I don't know if it matters.
Right.
these creatures that are located in the water begin to rise up and letting out these screeching sounds around you. Let me change our music to our other selection for the evening.
This one sounds kind of hopeful, so I don't know.
Yeah, too
this
hopeful.
we sound like the Avengers or something.
Like Mass Effect, like characters.
All right. So go ahead, roll me that initiative, and give me a second, and I will take those scores from you.
A privilege.
Okay. Rachel, what did you get?
What? I got a
Great.
4.
A 4.
Why does
Callie,
my Discord say my camera's off, but I'm on the
I
stream?
don't know. Just don't worry
You gotta
about
click
it.
it twice and it comes back.
Winnie, what'd you get?
23. Way better
Wow.
Wow.
Euphemia, what'd you get?
22.
Wow.
Guys, this is good.
Deb, what'd you get?
7.
Wow.
Wow.
Look at it. Look at us go.
All right.
Hmm.
Can you guys not see me?
We
I
can
can
see
see
it.
you, Rach. You're fine.
Oh.
Don't worry.
My Discord is saying
Can
my
you not see
camera's not showing up, so I was just making
Just
sure.
ignore
that
it.
everything-
Yeah.
It's
Mine
wrong.
said that a few weeks ago.
Okay.
They kept saying my audio wasn't like plugged in and my camera wasn't
That's
working like
weird.
2 weeks ago. I know.
Okay.
It's wrong. Don't listen to it.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah, these creatures begin to rise up out of the water as you can get a little bit better look at them as they emerge. You do see that they have like kind of rocky looking skin in places. They are humanoid-ish in shape. Like they look kind of like they have arms and legs and a head and stuff. But they have like different things hanging from like different sort of sea plants hanging off their arms, webbed looking fingers, and you almost like can see gills on them. They look like some nasty sea monster type thing. Monsters of the lake or the river. Pretty gross. So,
Say.
with that, as they're all screeching, Winnie, it's your turn first.
I guess the one right in front of me, because he's right in front of me, I think. I'm going to.
Gonna run out into the water for this one?
Yeah. Well, I guess the one right in front of me, is he in the water? It doesn't look like he is, but
This
maybe he
is a rock
Oh, is that just the
formation.
rock?
Yeah.
That's just a
Oh,
regular
I'm
rock.
sorry. I thought that was a guy.
When he's
Yeah,
just
I guess
punching a rock in the.
We're really easy to hit.
Yeah. Wow, this guy's not going down. No.
I can try to zoom in a
Yeah.
little bit if it's hard to see.
No, I see it now. I'm just stupid. Do you? I guess that guy in the river over there, the closest one, because I don't want to just go right
Over
to
here?
the like the middle there. Yeah, him.
Mhm.
Can I go over there and kind of like? I want to kind of gingerly go forward with just to make sure that I don't like fall in if it's super deep or anything. 'Cause I
Sure.
don't know if these guys have any sort of, I don't know. And then I'm going to, I'm striking him first, I guess.
Go for it.
I don't know. Might be. Oh, can you get out of my dice tray, please? Excuse you. That would be 21 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Nice.
And then 8 damage.
8 damage. Nice.
And as I punch him, does it look like that was effective at all, or does it just seem like he's not feeling it from
Yeah,
the
you
punch?
punch into him, and you feel kind of like this, like give of the body, and it definitely seems like it's doing something.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna spend a key point plus,
Go for it.
and I'm gonna do flurry of blows. Get out of my dice tray, please. And that one would be a dirty 20 to hit, so I assume that
Yep.
hits.
That hits.
And that one is a 7 damage.
All right.
Quiz.
Very nice.
And the third one, it's an 18 on the die, so 24 to hit.
Yep.
And that is a 5 damage.
All right. Awesome.
Guess I'm just gonna. Does he look like he's affected at all? Does it seem like he's feeling that, or does he seem good to go still?
I mean, you've definitely punched him a lot. He's took a lot of hits.
Yeah. Just making sure. All right, I'm good. Preparing to get hit with a bunch of stone in the face. So.
We'll see. Let's see. Did I get these? So we got lower. Let me lower the mishap level for y'all. As magic users might be coming up here in a second. And we have a blessing too. Let me do that real quick. That goes to me. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. You all are so kind.
Really nice.
See, I
So
think
generous.
Mike is the only one too with his reroll. Let me add those to the screen. I have a
Yeah, we burned through those real fast.
blessing.
Yeah, we did.
And
I rolled a
then
19 on my stealth.
Eleonora
I have
and
a D4, yeah.
Winnie have a bless. Okay. Perfect. So Winnie, that ends your turn, bringing us to Euphemia.
I would just like to walk up to the next to that rock formation, right in front of us.
Okay. Here.
Yep. And then the guy off to our far right there, the furthest guy, I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers at him. I'm gonna point at him.
Which one did you say?
The far right.
So this one.
Yes.
Dissonant Whispers. That is which
Wisdom
level? First
save.
level spell?
First level, and it's a wisdom save.
All right, let me roll for mishap potential. No mishap, as the mishap raise or level raises, and wisdom save.
Oh boy. Yep.
That is an 8.
That is a fail. Full damage. That is 13 psychic damage.
Nice.
And then must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from us.
All right.
Or away from me.
Woo. Get out of here.
Go!
Okay, so there.
You!
This looks a little
You dumb
slow.
stupid animal. Okay.
All right.
And then I am going to use my bonus action to cast Shillelagh.
All right. Another spell.
I have it.
That is a mishap.
Well,
And your spell fails too.
oh no!
Oh,
Well, at least it was a
The
cantrip.
double
not a
whammy
level.
of that one.
Could have been worse. I guess we'll see with this app.
Let me roll what the mishap is.
Those cantrips. Get you.
Somehow those cantrips always fail. All right. Oh my
no.
goodness. This is
Oh,
so
no.
stupid. Okay.
Oh.
So, suddenly, you just feel like your bladder has filled up immediately.
Oh no. That's
And you
so
have
distracting.
this incredible urge that you have to pee. Like,
Oh no.
it's bad. As you're in this state of needing to pee, your strength and intelligence scores have reduced by 1. So,
Oh no! Dang it!
so
I mean, it does happen when you really have to pee.
It's
It's all
so real.
thing.
It's so real.
so
The river going by me as well.
And the sound
Exactly.
of it's just getting to me.
so
Chat is
Currently.
like, excuse me.
so that is your current state right now. Is your strength and
no.
intelligence are reduced by
I
1,
got the water.
and you feel like a very urgent need to go to the bathroom real soon,
Okay.
or something might happen. So
Oh no!
Pee your pants.
Squeeze my
I
legs
don't know
together.
You
I'm
Femi and
standing
Eleanor
there.
peeing their pants is way funnier than me or Dad peeing our pants. Like that would be kind of
Yeah.
like on par. I don't know. It just seems like we wouldn't be as embarrassed about it. So this is funny.
all
Oh my
right,
god, our Eleonora.
Well, it's a good thing we're
Oh,
crossing
yeah,
a river right
fine.
after this,
Not.
just in case.
yeah.
She would never let us bring it up again. Sorry, secrecy. She'd
Okay.
take
no.
you.
It's like we're not
Like a
remembering
blood oath
today.
or something like.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Did you say strength and intelligence,
Intelligence.
Mark?
Yes, strength and intelligence are
Okay.
down by 1.
Well, at least it's not wisdom. It could have been worse.
She's gonna
So-
ask Ram to make us forget about that.
Truly.
So
Ideal.
It never happened. I don't know what you're talking about.
as you finish your turn there with this incredible urge to pee,
I've done
Uh,
enough. Yeah.
these sea creatures, the creatures of the lake, begin to like swim through the water with great speed as they kind of like go through their web fingers and feet. And
Gross.
these ones are all approaching you, Winnie, as they stay in the water.
Oh
This one
boy.
approaches you, and this one also approaches you. This one turns
Yep.
back and jumps back into the water and swims to about right there.
Well, we bought us one turn with that one.
And then it will dash to there. So 3 against you, Winnie. Winnie.
Punch with some stone.
Stone webbing.
First, it like brings its kind of clawed, like it has like rocks in its hands, like almost look like claws together.
Ew.
That's a 6 on the first one to hit. That will definitely miss.
I don't want to get too cocky. I'm sorry. We'll get, I'm just kidding. I
Well,
humbly accept the
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 die
dodge.
heard your laughter and got a 19 to hit on the second one.
Oh no!
Yep.
Dun dun dun. Ow, ow.
Yeah, I felt cool dodging the first one. They me got punched in the face.
And then that's 6 points of slashing damage from that.
Owie. Okay.
Then-
Ouch.
Let me roll something real quick. As it kind of lunges out of the water up at you and tries to bite onto you as well.
No. Gross.
That is a 17.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, that is going to be for 4 piercing damage as it like lunges up into your neck, kind of bites into you there.
Ow.
Ew. Gross.
So 4 damage from that. The second one heard you laugh at its friend and is going to attack you. That's a 21
offended.
with the first
Yeah.
swing of its
yeah,
hand
yeah.
for 4 points of bludgeoning.
Ow. Okay.
Second one is a 15. Does that hit you?
Yeah, it meets, but yeah.
All right, that's 3 points of damage to you.
They're chipping away at me. I'm not doing well.
And then you watch as kind of like a tentacle like flies out of the water from its leg, and it swings at you.
Gross.
That is a 16 to hit.
Yep.
You end up taking 5 points of a bludgeoning damage as it wraps around you.
Okay.
And you are grappled by it. So,
Okay.
you are currently
I'm not
grappled
doing
by
amazing,
this
guys.
creature.
Got it.
Then, let me just double check. Your speed is 0. That is all of that is currently affecting you. The third one up on you swings at you. 14 to hit, so that misses, right?
Misses. Correct.
Second attack is a miss, and third attack is going to be, again, trying to bite you with a 16.
That does hit.
And this one bites you for 4 more piercing damage.
Not doing well, guys. Not doing well.
As you are getting swarmed by these creatures.
Yeah.
Euphemia
I'm
has
almost down.
2 on her. That is a 21 on the first one.
Yes, that would hit.
For 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Second attack is a 12. That probably misses, right?
That misses.
And then this also has a tentacle that shoots out of the water up at you. Ooh, that's a 22 to hit.
Okay.
For only 3 bludgeoning, but you are also grappled.
Okay.
The second one misses and misses, and then has a tentacle come out of the water for a 15 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. For 5 points of a bludgeoning, you have 2 things grappling you now.
It's tentacles. Yeah.
All right. That is their turn. Dav, you are up as both your friends are now grappled by these sea creatures.
So he's probably like, just run past, get to the other side. Okay, never mind. All right. And he's like, looks like he's about to like go into super speed, and then he kind of just jogs down to the coast. I'm gonna come straight down to where, I don't know how to explain this. Winnie is. I'm gonna get in the water,
You're coming
one
around.
square past, like right there. But yeah. So what I'm gonna do is he's gonna get in the water and then start getting his electricity up in his nodes. I want a second level spell cast Thunder Wave, where I should hit all 3 of them and not hit Winnie.
Okay.
Correct?
Because I'm at the bank, kind of. Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
think I'm in the
Yeah.
water.
As long
You
as
can
I'm
choose the cube, yeah.
yeah.
So you said second level spell.
Nice.
Yes.
That's a good idea.
Let's see, that one for this, which goes to this. Let me roll for mishap. You get a mishap, friend.
That's me.
And the spell happens, though. You're lucky this one
Hey,
goes off.
that's good.
All right, let me see what we got for the mishap.
New dice for this one too. Decent.
Just like your bravery to charge in here and take on these creatures, you feel very emboldened currently, and if you do an ability check, in the near future, you get a D4 for it.
Hey.
Cool.
Nice.
And you feel like it will remain at least for a little while as well if you continue to just do stuff.
I mean, kind of cool.
It's very cool. So con
This is thunder
saves.
damage, right? Not lightning. Dang.
Yes,
I
this
was
is
tempted
thunder
to really
damage.
like put my hands down in the water and see what would happen.
Fry
Right.
yourself.
Right? Yeah. So they'll cast this on them, and they'll take 3d8 unless they save. Or
First one
they-
got a
they
17.
save.
Second one
Ah.
got a 14. And third one
Which
got
one's
a
grappling?
21.
Okay, which
I believe it
one's
was
grappling
the
her?
second one that grappled her, if I remember right.
Okay, I'm gonna silvery barbs. The one that's grappling.
Okay, so roll again. I rolled a higher number.
Okay, it's worth a try. Winnie, I'll give you advantage.
Thanks.
So your
It's
next
still
attack
half
roll,
damage.
saving throw, or half damage, and then 16 on 8.
8 to all
All
of
three.
those. Okay.
Meh.
Okay.
Um,
Rippling waves shoot up, but they just look like they're firmly in the water. The water's their home, and they go nowhere.
What are my gauntlets? I'm gonna move, so I'll be flanking on the one that she's grappled by.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just so y'all know too, in the water is difficult terrain because of the depth of it.
Makes sense.
So, double movement for each square through the water. All right, is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Eleonora, you're up then.
Okay. I see this whole thing happening, and I'm like, can't even cross the river. All right. And then I'll lift up my skirt and kind of hustle over to where Euphemia is. On the way, I cast Armor of Agathis on myself. So I'll actually get beside Euphemia, intending to kind of help out
Nice.
with potential
Look at
blows
her
coming
go.
my way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So I have 10 temp HP, hopefully.
No mishap.
Okay, perfect. And I think that's all I can do.
All right. Sounds good. The mishap level has raised.
There's like that ice covering my dress.
Beautiful.
Super cool.
So fancy.
Very fancy.
Shiny.
It's in very nice, like, yeah, it's like in very nice patterns.
glittery frost. Yeah.
Let me lower that mishap level. Still at high though. Okay. All right. That ends your turn.
Yep.
Okay. Top of the round. We go to Winnie. You're up.
I would like to break free the grapple because I'm afraid these losers are going to pull me to the ground if I go down.
All
and
right.
I go down.
So with your action, you're going to try to break out. It's a acrobatics or athletics roll to try to escape.
What am I better at? I don't remember. I'm better at acrobatics, please. So I'm going to try that.
Go for it.
You have advantage.
I do. Oh, cool.
It's automatically advantage too. So
Yep.
What does that mean?
you just have to
So
roll
just
an
silver
advantage.
barbs the next roll.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a 23. I can't count.
Oh yeah, you
23.
slip out of the grapple. You slip right through it. The little, like, has that like rock
Okay.
slipperiness that you get when there's in the water.
Youch. Okay, I'm going to I have a question, I guess. I want to do a thing. So basically, I would like to strike the one that I hit before and then spend a key point and do like step of the wind to disengage. Can I do all those
don't believe
things?
you can because you used your action to escape the grapple.
Okay. In that case, I am going to
Do you still have to hit to use Step of the Wind, or is it just a
You
bonus
can
action?
use that as a bonus action, I believe, but you can't use your
It's just a
action.
bonus
Your action's
action.
gone. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna do step of the wind because I don't want to go down. So I'm gonna do step of the wind and then whoop
Okay.
and go back a little bit, and get away from the water for a
How far
second
back
because I don't want
go.
to. Just far enough so the tendrils can't get me. I guess however long I thought those. If I thought those were like however long those were.
Just give me a number.
15 feet.
Okay, 5, 10, 15. All right.
Stop it.
Is that end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That is my turn. Thank you.
Euphemia, you're up. Then you were also grappled by 2 different tentacles around you.
That is correct. Okay. I'm gonna first use my bonus action to gesture, and two little sparks are gonna go over by Winnie. For 8 healing and 2 temporary HP.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice.
Oh. I'm in need.
That was my bonus action. I will use my action to try and Oh wait, no. I'm gonna use yeah, they're right here. I'm gonna cast Thunderwave at 2nd level.
Sure.
On whoever I
You two are
can
just
hit.
like Thunderwave twins. It's so good.
Boom, boom.
That's
So
good.
fun.
Pew, pew.
I can do anything. You could do better.
All right. Okay.
Con save.
So con save from both of those. First one is. I'm gonna use my D4 that I have for that.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep. That is now a 16 for the first one.
Okay, okay.
And the second one, I rolled an 11.
That fails. So 1 pass, 1 fail. They're gonna take 20 is full damage, and then
Nice.
halved on the other guy. I rolled high.
Nice.
Good job.
Make
Great.
it count. And then the one that failed gets pushed away. So does that break the grapple?
That one breaks the grapple as it slips right off of you.
Yeah,
You still have
Awesome.
one on you,
Like-
though.
that's okay. Can I also just turn to Eleanor and say I think they're slower on land? Since I saw that
That's
one run
not.
away.
Yeah.
All right.
That's my turn. That's all I can do.
It is their turn.
Gulp.
Yeah, they're all turning towards you now.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
This one
Yeah.
approaches, and this one comes up here. So we're gonna do 2 on you, Euphemia, 1 on Eleonora, and then 3 on Dav. So we'll start with
Oh, boy.
Dav. First one against Dav is a 22 to hit.
And I'm out of reaction. Yep.
So they strike you for. That is 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
It's gonna be fun.
Second attack is a miss. And then they also have a tentacle wrap up towards you. That is going to be only a 17. So I think that misses you? Or is that. Where are you at right now?
That's just my armor. I don't
17
have a
hits
shield.
you? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Man.
Just hits you. Okay.
Ugh.
That is 8 points of bludgeoning, and you're grappled.
Woof. I was trying to get away.
Second one goes after you
Yeah,
with
yeah,
its.
okay.
It misses
I'm
with
going
its
after.
swing. Second one misses with its swing. And then its special tries to bite you. Will miss. That one's looking a little injured, so that's probably why it's having its trouble. Third one is going to be a 19 to hit on the first swing, which is 3 damage. Second one is a miss, and then the special is a tentacle as well. That will be a 22 to hit.
And this might be it.
Only 4. But you are
Okay.
grappled by 2 now, so
We're fine.
the
We
two-
got a solid 1 hit point to go.
the 2 on the outside
boy.
grappled you. The one on the inside is the injured one that is not grappling you. Euphemia, you have 2 that are attacking you.
Mm-hmm.
First one is a 18 to hit on the unarmed strike.
Yes.
That's 5.
Okay.
Second one for the unarmed strike is a miss, and third one, which is their special attack, is a tentacle trying to grapple you and misses. The second one tries to attack you. It's a 19 to hit for 3 points of damage. And then second attack, 21 to hit for another 4 points of damage. And then the special is a bite, which misses. And Eleonora, first one tries to hit you. That's a 22 to hit.
Oh yeah.
You damage with armor back at this?
She should.
What?
Anyway. Finally do your damage with the
I can
armor.
finally
We've been
do
trying
it!
to for a while
I know.
now.
You
I've been
take-
waiting.
5 points of damage from that.
And they take 10.
Let's
Boom.
go.
Nice. Great. Does it always double? Is that what the spell is?
No, it basically will deal 10 every time they hit me until I run out of hit points.
That's really nice though. That's a
It's
lot.
5
very
points per
nice.
level too, so at a higher
Yeah.
level, it's really
So
good.
if I cast it at like
Dang.
6th level, that's like 60 hit points type of thing. Like,
Oh my
or not
God.
60,
That's a
no,
lot.
I'm sorry. It's 5. It's 5
Piece.
per
30.
level.
So you have 10,
That's
right?
alright. Good.
10 is your
Yeah.
total.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it misses on the second one, and then the special is a tentacle trying to grapple you, which is a 19 to hit,
Yeah.
and that is going to be for 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, it takes 10 more.
All right. It dies
How's it
though.
looking at it?
Its
Oh,
water,
yes!
its body begins to
Go
float
on,
down
Nora.
river as you have
Yes.
killed off that one.
Perfect.
The
Eleanor
tentacle
just looks
slides
very
off you as it
satisfied.
was like wrapping around you.
Just shake my foot.
You are free.
Ew.
Ugh.
Okay. So Dab and just Dab. You're the only one grappled right now by 2. If I
I'm
remember.
still
Yep.
grappled by one.
Oh, you still have that
right?
one.
I still have one.
Yes, the other one still had you. So
Yeah.
it shouldn't have had the thing to hit you, but it misses anyways. So okay, you have 1 grapple, 2 for Dab.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Let me mark the ones that are grappling just so I know.
Yeah, I blasted that one away and he missed trying to redo it.
Okay. Dab, it's your turn.
Good old just Dragon Ball Super Saiyan yelling, "Get off me!" And I'll just try and second level Thunder Wave again.
Let's see if the mishap happens. Ooh, big spike. Big spike of that there. That is for
What?
sure a mishap.
I watched too much Dragon Ball lately.
Your spell does go off,
Ugh, okay.
Phew!
but I need to check
Uh-oh.
this mishap chart and see what happens with this one as you got a crazy mishap.
Really long.
Let's see what this crazy mishap is.
Ruh-roh. There goes smell again.
Yeah. I still can't believe that just randomly came back.
That was so funny.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
So you unleash, just let out this scream, and you suddenly feel yourself getting smaller and smaller. As you guys watch as Dab like slips out through these tentacles,
What?
and he looks like a stuffed doll, and he begins to like float down the river away
What
from
is
you
with
guys.
me turning into inanimate objects?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Does super small Dab get to do any damage before he turns?
Your spell
Oh my goodness.
goes off. You are considered petrified though, so go ahead and roll your damage. Let me roll those con saves.
Oh
For...
my god.
That's fine.
Oh my gosh. What on earth is it?
First one, that's a 21. Second one is a nat 1. And third one is a 20.
Cool, so just the second one fails. So, I rolled 11, 4, so 15 on that one.
Okay.
And then the one gets pushed back.
Oh, he's dead. He goes
Okay.
flying out of the water.
Oh, good.
Lands
Cool.
at Winnie's feet.
So pushing him towards winning. It's all right.
And to 15, so 7 to the ones who succeeded.
Looks like anybody else down with me.
But you are
Oh, no.
floating down the river as well
Oh no!
as a doll.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no!
Like a literal, like a rag doll.
He's like
type
a
of
stuffed
thing?
animal, like doll. He's petrified, just like
Oh
lying
my
there
God.
floating down the river.
Well, at least he's floating.
Am I conscious of being a doll?
You
the
are
moment.
not. You are petrified.
Okay. I love this. It's just amazing.
Oh my gosh. He's just going on a little trip, little journey while we're.
Eleonora, it's your turn.
It was all planned. I wanted to get out of the grapple.
Oh
how you saved
my
yourself.
gosh.
Let me lower this mishap level because that was an
So
extreme one
funny.
that went off. So this goes down to this.
Wild.
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure what to do now. How would you rule if I wanted to go in and get him?
I mean, you are currently occupied by 2 of those creatures, so it's up to you how you want to try to do it.
Like, would it scooping him up be like a free action?
I would allow that as part of
like-
your movement if you want to try to move through the water.
Okay. I think I will. I'll just.
It's also
It seems
delegate.
like everyone else can do more damage than I can right now, so I'll tell Euphemia, just keep hitting them. I'll get him, and I will use my action to disengage
Okay.
and get jab if I can.
5, 10, 15.
Or I can- Well, if I could go
20.
around the other way. Could I go around
It's
the other
flowing
way?
this way,
Is that-
so
Oh, sure. That's fine then. Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 as you're up in the water now. It's like flowing around you.
Mm-hmm.
And you are able to grab onto Dav, hopefully. Let's just do
Doll.
a quick little
Doll
dex
Dav.
check to see how you do on grabbing him.
Mark, no.
Dab
Do you have a
dolls coming to
reroll, Phil?
stores
You
near
get
you.
a plus 10. I haven't
You
used
saved
a
your
con
reroll.
save yet. Oh wait, I would have to do a con
No.
save. Hold
Wait,
on.
what?
This
Does
is
my
not.
pass without
This
trace
is
still-
not. That's for stealth only.
That's stealth.
Oh, okay.
This is just a dex check.
Never mind.
I'm using my D4.
All right.
Oh
Oh.
boy.
Wait, no, never mind. That's actually okay.
Does
I got
my
a 15.
presence
You're
not
not using
embolden
it.
her?
Okay. Nope. You do grab him though. You grab the doll before it like flows over like on a little bit of a wave, and you grab onto him.
Okay.
You have Doll Dav in your
Sounds
hand.
good.
Thunderwave doll dab coming to the merch stores.
And I'll just like kind of yell to Winnie, be like, Winifred, we need you in here now. Like kind of like summoning her back, like get over here.
All right, top of the round. As this really got intense with one of the party turning into a doll.
Yeah.
Winnie, you're up.
I guess when I hear that, I'm like, oh, and I randomly run, and I see Dab in a matter of a few seconds go into the water to help me, then turn into a doll and float away. So, I am going to. Is one of the ones I guess up there that I was attacking before? Are they injured at all? Does any of them look more
They've
injured than the
been
other?
hit by the thunder waves. So
Okay, I'm gonna go up to the one that looks the worst if I can.
left or right?
Left.
Okay,
And I'm gonna unarmed strike, please.
go for it.
That is gonna be a 21 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And that's an 8 damage.
Okay,
Nice.
And then I'm gonna flurry of blows, please.
go for it.
I'm gonna attack him again. That is it's an 18 on the die, so I can't do math. 24 to hit.
That hits.
6 damage.
Okay.
And then again, last one. That is a 17 on the die, so it's 23 to hit, and then that's only 5 damage.
All right. You punch this thing, and it goes limp and begins to float in the water as well.
Good.
Okay. Got it. Prepping to get tang and grappled again, but yeah.
All right. The end of your turn.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, Euphemia, you're up.
Eleanor would be in a 15-foot cube there, huh?
Yeah, she
For
would.
me.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry.
Oh no.
I couldn't move anymore because of difficult terrain, or else I would have moved out of the way for
Okay.
you.
That's okay.
You could move to make it
Fine.
work.
I'm grappled currently.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Movement 0.
So that would be my action anyway to do that.
True.
So what I'm gonna do, yeah, I'm gonna bonus action cast Shillelagh again. Hopefully it works this
Okay,
time.
let's see if it works this time.
Click, click, click.
There is no mishap.
Sorry.
Hey, And I'm gonna use my action to attack one of these guys. I know they've both been hit. I don't know if one looks worse than the other. I'm going for that one.
Okay.
But
So the one that got thrown back before, we'll do that one then.
right. Okay. That's a 12 to hit.
12 misses.
Dang it. Okay. That's all I can do.
All right.
So I'll just yell to Eleonora, be careful coming back.
Okay. Bringing us to their turn. This one, like, splashes wildly towards you, Winnie. This one has you grappled. This one's going to turn to Eleonora in the water. So Winnie, first attack against you is a miss. Second attack is a 18 to hit.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
That will be 6 points of damage for that.
Ow. Okay.
And then the special on you is the new one. This one hasn't happened yet. You watch as like these like spikes that are growing from its shoulder kind of like lunges at you, trying to get you in the stomach with its spiky things. And that's a 16 to hit.
It does, yeah.
With that, you take 4 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay. Oh. That would be a dirty 20.
Okay, you are good. Then, Euphemia, you're grappled. This one's attacking you. That will miss. And miss. And then the special is another bite. I think that misses too with a 13.
That is my
Oh, that is your armor class? Okay.
The hit. Yep.
So it does get you for 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
All right. And then the one in the water with you, Eleonora.
Yep.
Attacks you. That is a 10. Does that hit you?
Yeah.
All right.
Don't drop me.
Gonna be 4 points of bludgeoning on the first one.
Okay.
Second one is a hit for 5 points of bludgeoning. And then the special is a bite. And that is gonna
Is
hit.
your armor still up? Or no?
Yeah, I was wondering that.
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it
No.
doing...
Oh.
Oh, no, it's gone.
For 5 more points on the piercing bite.
Okay.
You are not grappled though, which is a good thing. You did not use
That's
his
really
tentacle.
good.
Okay. That is their turn. Dev, you're a doll. Good job.
You did it.
Eleanor, you're up.
I feel like an emboldened doll though.
You are an emboldened doll.
That's true. That's true.
I will move. I'll use my movement to move back around, not to disengage or anything, but like to move back around.
5, 10,
To get back to
20.
the shore.
25, 30. You have Dav with you.
Okay. Yep. And then I'll cast Armor of Agathis again,
yeah.
All right.
since this seems to
It
be
worked
Another
out.
second level spell.
That was a good one.
There's no mishap, just barely.
Awesome. So 10 more temp HP to me.
Okay.
So more ice covers me,
Beautiful.
and I just, kind of holding Dav maybe behind my back or something so it doesn't get slashed.
Yeah. Have his stuffing ripped out. All right. Top of the round. We get to you, Winnie.
Go, Winnie, go!
I'm going to. How's he look? Is he looking kind of bad? The guy in front of me.
This
Keep
one's
asking. I just want to know.
fairly strong. Still hasn't been touched a ton.
Okay. I'm gonna. I mean, we're just gonna use all my key points because I gotta. It's now or never.
Okay.
I'm gonna punch him.
Punch.
Do it. I'm gonna use a luck point. Reroll.
Okay.
Oh, thank God. Okay, that's way better. It'd be 23 to hit in that one.
Yep, that hits.
8 damage.
Okay.
Flurry of blows. That one is a 17 to hit. Does that hit?
That hits.
Okay. 8 again.
Nice.
And then third one, it's 18 on the die, so I assume that hits. And then that one is a 5 damage.
This one also goes limp and begins to float in the
Nice.
water.
Good job.
Had to knock him out. I'm out of key points, I think, though, so we're
Good to
done.
go. You did
And we
great.
have a blessing. Let me
great.
get that in there.
That was amazing.
Mike gets a blessing.
You hear
When he
Eleonora
gets
be
back.
like, "Yes, Winifred, that's exactly it." She's like coaching.
I'm like,
him.
did you get the doll?
She's the battle coach. She's rescuing everyone.
I never thought this.
Again,
I knew my role in battle would be unique. I didn't know it would look like this.
Eleonora,
Right?
the manager. Eleonora,
She is.
coordinator.
She's-
I don't know.
She's the project coordinator.
Project coordinator, battle coordinator.
Yes.
Her resume would be
You're turning
very
your
fancy.
business skills into battle skills. It's
Yes.
amazing. I love it.
All right.
It
Mike, you
works.
got a
It did.
D4 blessing.
I'm the most blessed doll ever.
Anything else you want to do there, Winnie?
No, I think well, I guess, can I move?
You have movement still.
I will move, can I flank one of those guys around, like, I'll go to the river and flank one of those guys.
20, 25, 30.
I have +10, don't I, because of Dab's thing, right, or no?
40.
Oh, you're right.
You just get
Wait,
back.
yeah, can
Brave
you
you
move
do.
me too? I have more movement. I
Yeah,
want to
get
get up on the
more.
shore by. Yeah, or not completely disengaged, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, you would leave the range if you did that.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Then I guess I'll stay. JK.
That's why I stopped you there, because I didn't think you wanted to take attack of opportunity. But
I do not.
okay. Then Euphemia, it's your turn.
All right.
You are grappled still.
Yep. I'm going to. Winnie's too far to touch her, so I will cast Healing Word at first level for her.
Winnie.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bless you.
Let me roll. No mishap.
Well, ooh, I got max, so that's 8 back to you.
Nice.
And then I'm gonna
I'm
use.
almost kind of okay.
Hey, I'm gonna use my action to attack again with my shillelagh staff.
Go
Let's see if
for
I
it.
hit this time. Hopefully. Ooh, that's better. A 16.
That hits.
Cool. And 10
Nice.
damage.
Very good.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Nice job.
Yes, that's all I can do.
Nice. Okay. It's their turn again. That one is going to attack Winnie now, who is approaching. Spins around.
Which one?
The one that
The one
is
grappling me?
by Eleonora. The one grappling you is going to attack
Okay,
you
the
again.
one.
Euphemia.
Okay.
Oh man,
I know.
why would you do
This
that?
one's
This is
charging
mean.
in and threatening.
Well, at least it's
so
not attacking Eleonora. Oh, I guess you have to.
Yeah, I wanted her. I wanted
Dang
her.
it!
You're doing on purpose, Mark.
Oh wow.
that's
Make
right.
you feel like you wasted that spell. That was the sole reason.
So Euphemia, first one against you is a 19 to hit.
Yes.
That is for 6 points of damage there.
Ouch. Okay.
Second attack is a 19 to hit for 5 points of damage. And the special can't be the tentacle. It is, as it lunges at you with these poison needles, that is, ooh, a 19 to hit. I rolled the same number on the
my
d20
gosh.
every time.
Oh.
Okay. Ouch. This might be it then.
You take 3 points of poison. I need a Constitution saving throw, please.
Wow. Okay.
You can do it.
Let's see. That is a 22 con save.
You are fine. All right.
Good.
Yeah.
Winnie, this one's attacking you now. That is a 20 to hit
Yes.
for 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Owie.
Second attack is a miss, and the special will be a tentacle coming at you with, ooh, that's a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
That's cocked. That's for 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're grappled.
Okay. I'm up. But yeah.
All right, that
Okay.
is their turn. Jabs the doll. Looking great up there. Eleanor, it's your turn.
Best times.
Okay, am I where I'm in 5 feet of both those enemies?
You could step over one and be within 5 feet of both of them.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay.
And then I will do Word of Radiance. So they have to
Ooh.
make con saves.
Is it target everybody or just enemies?
Whoever I want.
Okay.
Ooh.
Because it would be Winnie too
Cool.
if it wasn't that.
No,
but-
it's just whoever I want.
Con save for those two. First one on. That's a 15 for the one on Euphemia, and a 14 for the one that's in the water more.
Ugh, doesn't do anything.
Oh, that was a
Sorry.
good. I like that though. That was a good thought.
Yeah,
Con is one of their better
Um,
stats, as you may be learning.
but
Yeah.
yeah, true. So, but I will like also try to get the attention of the one that's attacking Euphemia, like snapping my fingers, like, "Hey, look over here, look over here,"
Okay.
and that'll be my turn.
Sounds good. Top of the round. We get to round 5 with Winnie. You're up.
Sorry, I'm eating a high chew. I mean, I'm just gonna go for it with this guy. I'm gonna actually, because I don't have. You said I can do a dagger attack and then an offhand, just like unarmed attack on my bonus action. Yeah.
Yes, normally you can, as long as it's light, you can do a light
Yeah.
offhand attack.
I'm gonna
as
do
well.
that. I'm gonna dagger him and see if that does anything.
Okay. You're doing the one you're flanking
dagger me.
with Euphemia on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I have advantage in that then?
You do have advantage.
Okay. Don't need it because I got a nat 20. So.
There you go.
Nice.
So that is, I guess, a double it. Yeah.
Roll the damage twice. Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, Kelly. Okay. 12 damage? Does that sound like a thing?
Yeah, and it
Yeah,
sounds like this
damage.
thing goes limp and slips off of
Yes.
Yes.
Good
Nice.
Yeah.
its corpse is like running up to Eleanor's dress and getting caught in it. And
Gross.
Ah.
Is that the last one or is there
there's
one more?
one more
There's
beside
one
you.
more next to you.
I'm gonna offhand attack him then, please.
Go for it. This is just a straight
Um,
roll.
Yeah, and that is gonna be a 17 to hit,
That hits.
Nice.
and then I just do a straight D4, yeah.
Yeah.
It just said 2 damage.
Okay. Sounds good. Very nice. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, I guess, is there a way I can flank him better, or is he kind of, I can't tell the grouping currently, but,
You're grappled by him.
oh, I'm
right?
grappled, aren't I?
You
Yeah, I am.
are.
Or
Or was
the
it
one
the other
grappled
one?
died, didn't he?
Or was it-
I thought he
No.
died.
The other one was grappling me.
Yeah, that one did grapple you. So it's grappling you currently.
Okay,
You cannot
okay, in
move.
that case, yeah, can't do anything. Okay, good, yeah, I'm done.
Euphemia is free, not you. So. Euphemia, it's your turn though. You're
That's
free.
fine.
Okay. I'll move to the other side of,
Hustle
that
around
thing.
over here.
yeah.
Want to get
So I'm flanking with,
Okay.
yeah. And I'm
Alright.
gonna attack it with my staff again.
Go for it.
That is another 16 to hit
Most definitely hits.
and 7 damage.
All right. Still up.
And then it's still up.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna Misty step back to land then.
All right.
I'm at 2 HP, so I got
So there's a
Um,
chance for a mishap there. Let's roll for it.
right.
That one spikes up to extreme. Oh, you're lucky. It does not have a mishap.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh man, it's up to extreme
Yikes.
though.
I'm just gonna say from the land to Winnie, I got you. Just give me a second.
Okay.
Eleanor's still like snapping her finger at this thing. Just being like, look at me. Hey.
All right.
So.
It is now this sea creature's turn as we lower the mishap level. Bringing it down a little bit.
And Dab's just in stitches over here.
There you go.
I don't feel like that deserved that big of a laugh, but I guess it did because it worked.
Great.
So.
It stays focused on winning.
That was very nice. Dang it.
Yeah.
It attacks Winnie with a natural 20.
Oh boy.
I'm down, everyone.
It's okay.
Bye.
It's okay.
So the first one is 9 points of damage to you there.
I'm down. Down.
Okay. So you fall into the water and begin to drown.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Okay. Second attack. How brutal is it going to be? Going to go for the kill? I'm a roll. Yep, it's going for the kill. Second attack with advantage on Winnie. Is going to be a 21 to hit. That's 2 failures.
Okay.
Special attack. It's going to be a tentacle attack.
I mean, is there anything I could do to like intercept or make it pay attention to me?
Nope. I rolled for
Okay.
it. Maintain concentration. Tentacle attack. Oh, it's at advantage. I rolled a 12. So I hit your...
It's a miss.
I literally rolled a 7 and an 8 to make it a 12 with advantage.
Okay.
First one was an 8, but then the second one was a 7. So you're lucky. You lived.
Ooh. She's one of the lucky feet, so yeah.
Very true. That's a good thing to remember too, Kelly, is you have lucky, which can make it so enemies reroll their attacks against
Oh,
you, believe.
I always forget that.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
I
try to
forgot about
remember to
that.
remind
I
you
was-
too.
I'll write it down on my little cheat sheet thing, but
It's a tough one to
okay.
remember,
There you go.
especially since we have like all these rerolls too. And there's
Right.
stuff going on.
Yeah.
That's a good one to remember though.
wow, I can't believe I missed you on that one though. Okay.
The adrenaline is pumping. I say you wouldn't,
Mark, you wouldn't kill me on Roach Week, would you? Begging.
I wasn't trying to, but there was definitely a chance there. Dav is a doll. Eleanor, you're up.
When's Euphemia's turn?
She just
I
had
just
it
went.
right
I'm
before
at
that thing.
2 HP, so I couldn't do another round with them. Or I was
Oh.
for sure gonna go down too if it kept going.
Okay.
So
I'll rush over to Winnie. I can take an attack of opportunity. I'm kind of trying to.
yeah.
I mean, you don't ever leave its space, so... Do you want to intentionally leave its space?
You could on purpose.
Yeah.
I guess, but-
Okay,
Basically.
sounds good. It will attack you. It will get 12.
Yeah, it hits me.
There
10
you go.
damage.
10
Nice.
damage. It dies and it floats down the
Yes!
water.
Good. Finally.
I was
And then
hoping for.
I'll use my lay on hands or whatever ability that it's called, and
Okay.
give Winnie 4 HP.
oh,
All right.
Crazy.
oh, that could have been so.
Healing hands. That's what it's
You
called.
pull her out of the water and she can finally like come back to just drenched.
Yeah, I'm like
and-
pulling her up. Like,
Pull her to shore. We're gonna jump over to the other camera.
Perfect.
I will literally like before we even have a chance to recover, I'm kind of like signaling them like we need to get out of here because of that giant
Yeah.
thing. Also, we're making a lot of noise.
Can I will run up and I will, as I help Winnie move away, I'll cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on her too. Just in
I'm
case we need
disoriented.
it.
Okay.
Just drowned.
Which
I'm gonna
is-
re-enter the call because I still can't see my screen and it's really wigging me out. It's driving me crazy.
Okay.
And Tav is a doll.
That's
13, Winnie.
What'd you say?
13.
13 health
Oh.
back to you.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Okay. So you get out, you go into the opposite side of the water and start moving.
Yeah.
Okay. You hastily try to
Yeah.
get away from
I'll
this
go
area.
along.
About the few more seconds after running, Dav just turns back into human again and like falls to the ground.
There he is.
Davro, let's go. Let's go. Dragging him.
Oh, all right. Ow, ow.
And you begin running, trying to get as far away from this river as you can.
Did we teleport again?
No. We can explain later.
And we're gonna go to break with that. So we will be right back. Everybody stick around, go get some refreshments or whatever you need, and we'll be here soon. So see you soon. Hello, friends. We are back, returning for our second half. Where Dev is no longer a doll. Party is running after Winnie nearly died, and there's definitely a lot of injuries on the field. But we'll jump back into it. Alleviate the situation. How far are you guys running? Because Euphemia, you gotta pee.
Yeah, I was wondering if you saw me.
How far do you guys run away from the situation?
Eleanor would probably be hustling them for a while. I don't think we know Euphemia's
Yeah.
defense.
I'm looking for like, is there like cover nearby at all? Like
It's kind of
bushes or
open.
anything?
It's
Oh gosh, or like a hill or something.
It depends if you want to stop and try to get somewhere.
Okay. I'm gonna just be like, I promise I'll be right back. I have to go.
How long
Where you
though do
going?
we run? Because I feel like
Yeah, how far do you run away from the water?
it really depends. Because if you're immediately doing that, it's like no, like what are you doing? But
No,
if we
it
wait
wouldn't
a
be
little
immediate.
bit,
I would wait
Okay.
like at least 60 yards or something.
Okay. So with everything
Probably,
that's
yeah.
happened, the fight, Dav turning back,
Yeah.
you healing.
No.
Unfortunately, you are losing control of your bladder,
no.
and you end up.
Dang it. Well,
Yes.
I'm not even gonna say anything in the moment. I'm just gonna die a little on the inside because we're trying to survive.
With that,
At least I have an extra turn.
you have disadvantage on charisma checks against
Okay.
for people.
so stupid. You need to
I
take
mean,
that off the mishap rolling list.
To
That
be
is the
fair, we're
stupidest
all
thing.
drenched right now. So
Yeah.
I know.
it's
I
not
was
like
gonna
we
say,
know
we're
that.
literally just. I don't know.
Yep.
I have a
Sims,
spare
the,
set of
like, thing
clothes.
goes down,
I'll deal with it
she's
later.
sad, she peed herself.
Yeah, this is like The Sims. Like, what is this?
For a negative like charisma.
It is!
indeed.
So we'll see.
Oh,
if
that's
you run into
funny.
anybody else, maybe you'll have
That I need to convince of something. Alright.
suddenly you run to like all the dignitaries of Lakeside and.
Yes. Blue Baller himself!
Like this group smells like pee. What's wrong with that?
You no longer
They
feel
look like
that
death.
intense pressure on your bladder. You can
Oh
begin
my
running
gosh. Alright.
fine after that point.
Yes.
There was no time. Alright.
Eleanor would hustle everyone along for at least
Yeah.
2 or 3 minutes, so we feel like we're a good distance away
I'm
from
so
whatever was in the river.
confused.
She would just keep shushing you,
Okay.
like.
Yeah.
You run and hustle away. But eventually you feel like you are a safe distance away from the river.
Okay. So.
What
Yeah, is it near camping time anyway?
It's definitely close to sunset. So I was going to ask you guys, do you guys want to try to camp out here? Do you want to try to get to the road? Or do you want to like just head straight south through the wilds to try to get to Lakeside? Which way do you want to go?
It's like we need to camp, yeah, because I feel like we're all kind of dying.
How far away are we from the road, do we think?
It would be probably at least another hour or two to get to the road. But it would go past
That'd be
sunset.
going north to the road? Or
You'd be
down
kind of
to the road?
going, yeah, north, west-ish.
Maybe to the road then. I feel like it'd be safer, to be honest.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
the road would definitely be safer.
I would, yeah.
Just
I
you would be
agree.
traveling at night if you guys do go further.
Mm,
I mean, oh, we're in a time crunch.
well,
Yeah.
it's just if we run into any other encounters, we're done for at this point.
Yeah.
So we just have
Maybe
to
we
be
should just stay
wise.
here then. Should we just stay or I don't know. Huh.
I mean, I
Cure wounds myself with my last spell slot.
Let me roll for that. First level?
Yep. Because I'm at 1.
No mishap.
hooray!
All right. Well, I mean, I'm functional. Still confused, but
Yes, you turned into a
barely.
doll, Davril. A doll. Cloth doll. Floated down the river.
Yeah,
So,
that's scary.
good
I
quality,
took
bad
him out.
quality. Like a
I-
decent quality doll.
There wasn't.
I wasn't looking, to be honest.
Yeah, there wasn't really
I was-
time.
Too busy trying to save your life, Davril, so.
I mean, it was a box. At least it was a nice box. All right. Mishaps
I think I
suck.
almost died. That was very scary. I didn't like that at all.
I just like give you a little side hug. It's all right.
Sorry.
You did very
You
good,
did.
Winifred.
You took so many of them out.
Did I miss that? Because you were like far away when I
No, I
last
mean,
remembered.
I think you turned into a doll around. I was trying to. I don't know. I don't know what my strategy was, but should we camp here? That I don't know. If anyone, I can't do much at all. If anyone, if we encounter anything, I'll be done for.
Maybe we should at least crawl to the road, sleep by the road for nearby.
Well, that's another nighttime traveling. That's our point. Is I don't know if we run into anything else at night when it's.
But if you think it's just about an hour, it might be better than sleeping out here in the middle of the fields where someone can find us.
It does add time to your journey tomorrow, too, just so you know.
What does the?
You'll make it longer if you go up to the road. Yes.
I think maybe because it's a field, you said, right? So we can see things approaching from what we can.
Yeah,
tell.
you can get kind of a little tucked away spot if you want to, but hope for the best.
I think we should stay. I don't know. I think we should stay here. I don't know. I don't know if I can go much further.
You guys also know that you are about as far away from that dangerous forest where you currently are as well. So.
True. I'm all right just staying here for now.
I think we just stay here.
Because if I felt
copper.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it. Let's make a decision. Let's go to sleep.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself also at first level.
All right. You guys can give me a nature check if you'd like to. Trying to look for a good spot to camp.
Oh, yeah. Still looking for it.
Nope. I got 2. So.
You have a mishap with your
13.
Cure Wounds there. Yeah.
Oh, good. 23 on the nature check.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are able to find a spot that looks somewhat tucked away for how open this place is, and are able to feel like you're at least in a defensible spot if something was to come up. But
sure.
You cast your spell. It does go off.
Okay.
So as you finish casting your spell, that like faint smell of urine suddenly just dissipates, and you smell flowers and.
Hey.
Oh my gosh!
Well,
ending.
It only
I
lasts.
won't say anything.
It only lasts for a minute, and then the urine smell returns.
Dang it!
Do we mention it? I feel like I don't mention it. I feel like we're all kind of.
I'm just gonna say.
I'm not mentioning it.
Once we get the tense up, I need to change. I think it was a mishap. My bladder.
Yeah, it smells like urine.
Sorry.
Real blood. There you go.
Right?
Sorry, I got my smell back. I couldn't smell things for a while. I'm really sensitive about it, guys.
Well, I'm glad that
Sorry.
you get to experience it again. She's like all sassy about it. Little salty.
Winnie will like go in and be like, it's actually the yellow thistles in Lakeside. They smell like urine. So I think
no,
that's
it was a mishap. It happened the second I cast a spell.
Okay,
I won't write that on our list. How about that? We just couldn't figure this out.
You might need. What if we need to know for later?
All right. Well, if you insist. Again.
Wait, a mishap made you do that? That's embarrassing.
A mishap
that's not fun.
overfilled my bladder is what happened.
What if there's a mishap with the other one?
I had to wait.
Oh.
It was so hard to concentrate during the fight.
What if it happens when we're in public? Oh no.
That's what I'm saying. We might need to know this for later. This could.
This was one of the best spots that could happen to you.
Right? Like out in the middle of nowhere.
Yep.
I've heard of a counterspell one. We need a counter mishap spell. Because that sounds atrocious.
At least, Eleanor, at least you mended all of our other clothes. I'll just change.
Yes, of course. I at the talk, especially just magic, I just look so like done with magic in general. And
Dav, I'm gonna give you 2 good berries, and I'm gonna eat my other one, my last one. We might as well use them up since we're like way down.
It doesn't like overstuff you or anything.
I don't know.
Okay.
It doesn't say that. It's just an HP per berry.
You druids get a handbook? That's pretty cool.
But yeah, you cast your alarm, you get that up, you can get camp set up. Anything else you guys would like to do this evening?
I think at some point. Well, first of all, check my notebook. Is there anything?
There is not.
Okay.
Short rest in.
Yeah, can we get a short rest in while we're talking and stuff?
Yep.
Cool.
I'll roll my hit dice really fast.
Yeah.
Oh, that was loud. Forgot. I have 3D dice on D&D Beyond, and it's like the
Oh, when you did the short
ones
rest
from
thing.
the movie. I'm like, ah.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do?
Yeah, I would just kind of, as we're all kind of sitting around, I would say, how's your eye, Davril?
Little itchy, but you know, blind is normal.
Okay, nothing else happened since then?
I've been turned into a doll, but I don't think it has anything to do with my eye. Still come to terms with that one.
So that the stone in your eye is from the stone, right?
Right.
The same
They-
material. Yeah.
They gotta chip it off. Gotta marble it up, and you know.
Right.
save the
A couple
details.
things. One thing I forgot to tell you a while ago, Davril, but when I was talking with Death about it, he said that either, obviously, the stone could be a magical stone, or he said that there are some times that magical items are like parts of creatures that can grow or have magical properties.
Like
I
So-
can grow.
or the stone itself.
Mhm.
It was more a suggestion than anything else. A theory, but just something to keep in
You
mind.
failed to mention this.
It was right in the middle of Lakeside when we were dying in a sewer. So,
Northport.
or Northport, yes. So,
Not to say
we got
Lakeside before Northport, but
sidetracked.
a lot more.
Yes, we got a little sidetracked. I did ask him about the syllables as well. And he said it's an ancient language of the arcane. That's what it sounds like to him. And he says he thinks the word means something along the lines of energy or power.
Why are you laughing? Wait, I don't get it.
Because in Fates, I was a cleric, and my god would only speak in like 4 words to me, and one of them was power. He would always like have, he would give like these visions and be like, power, justice. Yeah, I don't remember what they all were, but so then we were joking a couple weeks ago, like, what if the
Like, what's
like
the one
Dam's
word?
guy only says
Power.
power? He
Like,
just wants
one word,
power.
yeah.
Oh.
So anyway, so energy or
okay.
power is what it sounds like it was. So
Okay. Whoa. Ancient,
arcane language. Yes,
meaning it was known before.
I would assume. I can ask him more about it.
I'd like to know if he has a relation. Yeah.
Prior
Because I
to-
mean, maybe it's something good forgotten, not necessarily bad, but okay. So you're saying stone grows, or the thing behind
No.
the stone
Well,
makes it?
his-
I'm kind of confused.
well, you had told me that the stone grows back, doesn't it? That's what you had told me.
This grows back.
if it gets chipped away.
Yes, that's what you had told me.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
Did I say that right? Okay. Yeah.
The main one, the one that you guys saw in the basement.
The main
When
one.
you take a piece
Yeah,
of it,
yeah.
it grows back.
Mm.
I do not remember that, but okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, he told me that because I
apparently-
wrote it down and then told Dad.
That is a
apparently I do. Okay. I'm writing that on my first page.
Yeah.
I don't remember when that. Okay.
That's so
All right.
funny.
There's a lot of small little things I always end up forgetting.
Little
Mark tells me
details,
that end
yeah.
up happening. But I'm like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. And then it's like, no, that's important.
I think I said that to you in the beginning, yeah.
Cool.
It's okay. There's a lot.
Well, yeah, that's why, like, we're not really afraid of, they weren't really afraid of, you know, bringing too many people in or doing it. They kind of wanted as many.
So his theory, though, was it's either a magical artifact, which, of course, or he said it could be part of a creature. Because apparently there are parts of creatures that can grant magical properties and grow on their own. So, just a theory, but something to add to the mix.
You definitely see his face grow a little green just for a tiny second before he composes himself. The idea of something in his eyeball space, it didn't really settle with him very well.
That makes sense.
That's nice.
Right.
That's nice. What if it's friendly?
What if it's, I don't know. What if it's a space roach? I don't know. I mean, that's just.
What if it's like a space like rabbit, like a bunny? Instead, like what if it's something nice, you know?
Oh, and it's just gonna populate in my head. I mean, that's terrifying. Okay, the fact of this thing being sentient, we're nicking that tonight. No more urine, no more this talk. We're gonna pass on both of those. That's gonna be a timeout topic for the night.
Of course.
I really appreciate the heads up, though. Right now, it's an artifact. We're just gonna go on that basis of ancient, arcane power words. Okay, so what is that? What does that mean?
I don't know what that means. But
okay.
He translated it, so
Right.
I can ask if he has any thoughts or other theories, but
is it like when we say power, is it some kind of, because it's an arcane language, is it being used to summon power? Is it trying to tell you something? Like teach you?
Oh, it's nice. Like a nice thing.
I don't know if we can assume that it's nice though, because of all of the things associated with it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I'm just wondering if it's trying to teach you something, or
I mean, sometimes energy and magic isn't good or bad. It's just neutral. It's how you weave it. That's how I've always thought about the stone. But
so it's like you control it, kind of?
I don't know. I've never been able to. That was the first time.
Nice.
Potentially.
Mm-hmm.
Or it controls me.
You don't seem controlled by, except maybe the doll thing, but I think that was a mishap, not so much a I thing.
For now. Just something to keep in mind.
I think it's very wise to remain extremely cautious about this.
I mean, I can't say that's not what I want. It's what I've always thought of and focused on, is getting more powerful. Just had to take a detour. So it could just be a reflection of my manifestation.
Maybe.
I mean, does it look different? And kind of like shows them.
Does it look different?
You can roll do an investigation on this.
Okay.
Ooh. Probably not.
13.
Nope. Oh wait. 8.
12.
I mean, just from what you can best guess, it looks relatively the same, except for maybe like slight spreading of the blue on his face. Very minor though. Very, very minor.
I'm like holding his face too, like looking at it, you know,
ripping, like clawing into it, like, let me see.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah,
it's just kind of like a specimen. Like,
yeah.
There.
Well, it's like I'm not like being like harsh about it, but it's definitely like if he wanted to move his head away, he probably couldn't, because I'm like very like intensely looking at it.
Her
And,
mom looking at her kid's face like dirt or something. You're like,
Yeah,
that's
You get the sense he's
hilarious.
gritting his teeth like he probably would have pulled back, but he's also like knows he owes you. And so there's like
That's so
letting
funny.
it go on.
Eleanor
It doesn't-
becomes mother very often, so she's having a mother moment right now.
what?
Eleanor's mother moment.
Yeah.
So like I'm just looking at it and I'm like, it looks like the veins have grown. I like look at the others. Do you think?
Oh, maybe a little bit.
Is it more than earlier when I noticed that, Mark?
Nope.
It's the same as it was when he first made contact with the stone, but that did change it a little.
So then it did.
It was from that, I think. It was I noticed it right after that.
I finally
I
let
think
go.
that's like a.
If
Do we
this
know if it's
thing,
bad or good?
well,
It's concerning.
there's a lot of places that are concerned with Acheron, like Watchlight and Idgin and most people that we've mentioned it to.
But it's neither harming me or benefiting me so far.
So far.
Wait,
I
why
think
did
we
I
just
think
need
that
to keep an
Acheron
eye
was-
on it.
Is Acheron real or was he kind of made up? Do we know that?
We don't know. We
So
believe
if he's
he's real.
fake, then what? So if he was fake, then what could it be that would be spreading?
Well,
agree.
I don't. Idgin was worried he was real because I think you were actually asleep for this, Winifred.
I might have been.
He was worried that it was real because of how it looked like they were trying to bring him back or here to this plane.
They were trying to actually summon something here.
Yes.
Yeah.
And because he was
Was your eye
being
me?
so mysterious about who he was and what he even was and what he wanted.
Mm,
And
that
the
makes sense.
two leaders of my cult, apparently, supposedly, they were going to be taking an artifact from the ice giants that
What-
could have done a lot of bad. So
When he says cult, she'd be like, and go pat him on the arm, be like,
Oh, like because he said Colt.
like, yeah, like that's all.
Well-
I don't want to mention it, but like,
again, I never
He
did
acknowledged
not
it.
identify that as a cult. I'm just saying some cults are, like Watchlight is a cult. We were a cult.
yeah.
Like
You know.
yeah, I'm just saying.
Not really
Cults-
quite the same.
it's
Ah,
it. Even if your eye may be resting, I think you are too.
by the definition of what a cult is, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Well,
I'm glad you're back to your old self, Winnie.
I'm feeling
Dab-
less death like.
When I know you said you saw a lot of things when you contacted that, did you feel like it was also trying to see you in a way at all, or like was it in your head, or you just saw but it just showed you a bunch of things?
DM.
You have no clue. You just heard the word and saw the cosmos and felt your brain.
You never saw
Thankfully,
something, never felt a presence, or never felt anything trying to.
The only
I felt
presence would
something
be
trying
a
to
word.
scramble my brain.
Yeah,
right.
you felt your brain nearly like crumbling under the weight of whatever you were experiencing. And
But it wasn't necessarily like something. He doesn't know if it's something trying to enter his brain. It just could have been like the magnitude of the information. And
You just felt a strain on your mind and you
Yep.
heard a word. So that's the only presence you would be aware of is a word.
I have a question. I don't know much about this, but can you act like if Acheron, let's say he's not real, but can some like I don't know how to say this in a way that makes sense, but can other things like pretend to be? Can
Yeah.
things pretend to be other
Yes.
things and then?
For sure.
It could be good or bad. Then I guess. I guess if you're good, maybe I don't know.
Acheron might not be a thing. It could be
Mhm.
a persona that was given to make this entity or even this artifact seem good as a pathway for something else to get back.
Mhm.
But
Like back after the shutter, or back, like
No, this was before the
After
shutdown.
being banned. Okay.
back before it was taken apart the first time or dismantled or something. I don't know.
Actually, yeah. Do we have a date when the cult was established?
Let me look. I have that in there.
So I have creation when my stone was in, and I know now when the Beacon campaign happened. And remind me what we know about Beacon. Do we know anything about Illuminance, that he was pretending to be something else? Or like trying to act when he was bad?
He didn't go into too much detail.
Don't
He
have
just
anything
said
about
that
Death
Okay.
just mentioned that there was something pretending to, like,
He
something
said-
eating souls.
he said
That's
there
all he
was
said.
a fallen angel that was consuming souls and changing people's memories. That's
He didn't even say the name. I don't think he said the name either.
No.
There's no
He
name.
didn't
Anything about it.
No,
Yeah,
I don't think
he was
did.
pretty vague. Okay.
That girl
I guess
is
when you asked me why you're
Illuminance
looking-
trying to get back.
No. Do good things ever like pretend to be other things, or is it only bad things that pretend to be?
I think unless there's something more going on that we don't know, usually if you are trying to do good, you don't have much to hide.
Also a very nuanced question. I mean,
Or-
what you go by might not be what you used to be referred to as. Like,
right.
I mean, our friend, and he kind of looks over to Eleanor. He's
Well,
like, I doubt he was always titled that. I mean, he could have been
Or
great
even
parents of that, but
or even Idgen. I mean, to an extent, there's
Yes, he has to be
moments where
secretive. Yeah.
there's moments where discretion is needed for good things. But
For God or a deity or something. I didn't know if that was normal.
I would assume nuance and trying to be careful about how you present information is typical for many people who are in power, and who you tell things to and who you don't.
Okay.
I mean,
So
just
it just depends. But
look at the whole, I forget her name, the person who sits at the throne of dying.
is
I
it-
mean,
Ismeda?
yeah, there's people coming after them. So, of course, apparently even the gods are
I mean,
going after each other.
Or even our friend doesn't get along with her, that or she doesn't like him,
she doesn't like him
at
no.
least.
So it's all about your perspective.
He doesn't
Yes.
seem to feel any sort of way about her, from what you've said. He doesn't seem
He
to.
has no concern for her, like
Okay.
none whatsoever. So
He's all
Why would she be bothered by him if he's not bothered by her at all?
I don't
I feel
know.
like
At
she
one
may think
point, I
he was a
even
threat.
apologized for causing him trouble if the Ismeda people are investigating, and he literally looked like he could care less if they were bothering him. So
He's so cool. He doesn't even care. That's
you were face to face with him, not just writing.
no, I mean, I just said I told him I was sorry, and he said I have no concern for their investigation. So
Sorry.
just want to make
He's-
sure you're all right. So it seemed very like he did not care,
Yeah.
but I didn't see that in person. By the way, Winifred, he said that.
Hmm?
What?
Real quick.
Mark.
I was right.
9143 is when they were founded.
Who?
The followers of
The-
Acheral group was started in 9143. That's what Dad would know.
What year is it now?
About 100 years after this place was created.
Hmm.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's
That's been a
9190.
while.
I mean, it's been like, what, 40-ish years? 47-ish? Almost 50. We're going on the anniversary. You know, it was supposed to be a special
Right.
thing, but all I'm saying is we don't know what Acheral was. Acheral was some sentience or being out there that was giving us more information about magic. And
How did he communicate with you guys before? I guess I don't know.
through the stone. I'm not aware of any
That
other
was-
way,
that was
right,
it?
Mark? Just through the stone.
You would be aware that the leaders had some form of communication. You don't know how.
Okay, so he doesn't even confirm if it's through the stone or not?
No.
Okay.
Hmm.
Well, you know, the culty things, leaders have their ways, you know, things like that. Gosh, man, it's really turning
So-
against this is a decent cult.
So, like, maybe Akrol wasn't even talking to them, but the leaders could have just been making it up. I'm not saying
Oh, he
Akrol was good,
totally
I don't
could
know,
have.
but they
Totally.
could have just been saying he said things and he wasn't.
Yes, I mean,
What if Akrol wasn't even for the things that the cult said they were for? I don't know. Like I said, could be.
100%. I mean, all the scrolls and research we did was kind of based on their direction.
Mm.
But
The
I
direction
didn't
you
get
only
high
got
enough to
from.
know any of that.
Hmm.
I was a low-level academic
Interesting.
my whole life. Well, I mean, not low level, but like top of my class. Just
You're very smart, but yeah, I understand what you're saying.
okay, I'll be honest. Maybe not top of my class, second of my class, but there's a bully that kind of. And we want.
You
It's
don't
not
want to be.
important.
If you're too high, then you're just, you don't want to be like
Actually, you know what? He's not here
too
anymore. I was the
good.
top of the class. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
One thing I
By the way, though,
will
you don't.
point out for you, Dav, to just time-wise stuff.
Mm.
Utrix and Azarina, who are leading your group, Utrix is like 30-something years old, and Azarina is like about 50 at this point. So
Azarini could have been there from the beginning. Or no, they would have been kids, babies. Okay.
So just
they weren't the
timeline-wise, want to give you a
starters.
perspective of the situation.
So there were people before them that would have founded our.
Yes. That are no longer with you guys.
Yeah, I mean, definitely could have been. I never really paid much attention to who founded the cult before our current leaders. I don't know if they said the same or different. I mean, I don't know. I didn't really focus on the history of our own group because that's all I knew. Kind of was focused on everything outside of us.
That makes sense.
But yeah, when I was touching the stone, it wasn't necessarily like I was fighting something or something was trying to take me over. It was just an onslaught of energy or information, and I felt like I could have been scrambled if I hadn't kept, focus. And then it was just a word. I don't know if that
What was
was an echo from the arcane or if it was from something sentient. And he shows you the syllables. And he goes, if according to our friend, this
Power
means
or
something
energy.
according.
Maybe it's some kind of key or something.
Maybe it's a
And what
password.
And I would have known that the point of the stone in those above me was some sort of like focus, right?
Yeah, it's
Or
supposed to
a way to
help
gain more.
unlock potential for greater magic ability.
So those above me used it as a focus to be able to unlock that greater potential that Acheron promised it could give.
And this is the
Maybe
first
it
time
is
we've
like
ever
a
felt him,
keyword.
I guess.
Yeah. And I
Have
don't
you
even
heard it
feel
described by the cult? Like, if anything, like what you said, described by the cult? Or is this the first time you've ever heard of anything like that?
I would assume this would be the first time anything like that, right? Because I didn't even know anything about the stone being used in communication, right?
Yeah, Yeah, there's probably not a ton of extra stuff that you would know.
Anything that Micah would have told or gone through more than Dav?
With relation to like
The stone. Did he like break into any extra potential because of it yet? He's what, a year ahead of me?
He wasn't too far into the program either. But like he was looking forward to like potentially unlocking deep magic stuff and like forgotten magic and transforming the world through the magic secrets that potentially can be unlocked.
Basically, put it this way. We were exactly everything the Watchlight and those that hate magic in this world were afraid of. because we wanted to rely on magic to change and save this world from the Shudder. And from anything. But honestly, for me and my brother, it was good intentioned. My family thought we were doing good. Everyone was happy to serve and wake up and go to class, and we'd have our own hobbies. We'd help each other in the community. I was apprenticing to help the jewelry and magical, shop. That was our life.
From what I read,
There's some things.
sounds like people, on lower levels are more, you think you're doing a good job or you're doing good. So
That's all I'm saying is I know we're a cult by definition, but it was still my life.
we also don't know if Akrol is bad or good, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, I think that's where it comes down to is your life, I'm sure, had so many good and beautiful things about it. But
Also had a lot of ignorant and restrained things on it too.
Yes. So not discounting your experience, but are the ones at the top, are they manipulative or not? I mean, I think that's what it comes down to. Are they truly there to help you and help the world? Are they there to help themselves?
And some people can think they're helping the world, but they just try to help themselves.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard too.
Sometimes I wonder if that's exactly what I'm in between. Is an Igden on one side who doesn't want this thing summoned because he's ignorant to it, so he stops it. And two people on the other side who think it's going to do good and will stop at nothing to do it. Either one, they just are trying to stop or do something because of their perspectives.
And they're both hoping to do something good and prevent harm.
Hopefully.
I think what we need to pay attention to going forward is Idgen's actions, and if we ever meet up with those other two, their actions, and think back to their actions, Davril. Because if Idgen's actions add up, that he has made wise choices in other areas, and the good he has done has actually led to a better state of the world, then we know to trust his experience more likely. If the other two have a good track record, then maybe it's something to consider, but it really depends on the people, I think.
It still depends on your level of what it takes to do good. Igden is someone that's willing to forgo a whole community to do something good. Granted, we were trying to steal something from the giant, so I mean, I'm not defending anybody. And I'm not trying to necessarily put down Igden.
And truly, I don't know if that was Idgen's goal, sending her Kendra in, but it was unfortunately the actions that Kendra had to take is what led to it. So that's different than Idgen telling Kendra, go in no matter what the cost, even if it means killing everybody. I mean, there's a very big difference in that. So...
quick to defend him.
Might owe him by now. But truly, if he is willing to learn of a concerning thing about me, but still be willing to send an agent into a dangerous place on behalf of me, I mean, that merits something in my book.
I mean, the fact that he still gave me access to the stone says a lot.
But what's concerning? What did he learn that's concerning about you?
Well, that I don't get my powers. I'm not a wizard. That I get my powers from something else.
Yeah.
How do you find that out?
Oh, I told you about it. Remember yesterday?
Oh no, I was.
It was Davril, but we've worked it out.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah.
A lot of
so
time
then. Does he know that it's death Death, or does he just think it's like a patron?
He knows Death's name, but he hasn't heard of him. So I'm sure he'll be looking into him, which means I will also be looking into him so I can pave the road a bit.
Corroborate a little.
prepared.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for saving me as a doll, by the way. Even though I did what I did.
Well, of course. You're welcome.
Because that's what I assumed happened, because you were dragging me. It seems like.
Yes, I saved you.
Okay.
I'm
No,
glad
you
Very
put him
polite
with
to
her.
say thank you.
To the big monster, you would have gone right into him. Well, I don't know if it was a monster, but yeah, the big guy that we avoided.
Yes.
You would have
Oh, that was
floated right into
upstream
him.
from us.
It was
Oh, just kidding.
the opposite direction.
Well, you sort of floated away and then probably turned back
Who
somewhere.
knows?
Yes.
Yeah, something else could have got him.
Yeah.
Quickly too, Winifred, Death says thank you for the book suggestion. He will have to look into it when he gets a spare moment.
Mhm.
And also, side note, Kelly, I just made up a title for you.
That's okay. Yeah, sorry.
Do you want me to tell you it so you remember?
Yeah, do.
Okay, I
Okay.
said that your favorite book, because you said it was a monster book. I
Yeah.
told him your favorite book was The History of Monsters, Volume 3.
That's
Specifically.
She
Volume
loves
3
the
is best
series,
one.
but that's the
Yeah,
best
the
one.
third one's the best one, though.
It's the best. She gotta read the
I've read
third
all
one.
them all, but the third one
The
is
second
by
one was a
far-
little dry, but the third one came back with a vengeance.
Yeah, the third one just makes up
First
for
one
all
is
the-
essential for world building, but it is a little bit hard to get through.
Oh my gosh. And then I just kind of like I'm starting to get ready, so I stand up and I just kind of pat Dav on the shoulder and I say, and I relayed the message, Davril, that was very sweet.
Yeah.
Death says he will forgive you as long as it brings no harm to me. So make sure we work on that. And I just kind of pat his shoulder. And
Still a little threatening, but
give it a
I
10.
appreciate it. And everything is so conditional these days.
Oh, I think you started that threat war, Davril.
Oh,
A lot of
yeah,
things.
you're right.
All right, so you guys are bedding down, or anything else you want to do before bed?
I'm gonna like kind of squat over and then kind of like to Eleanor. Like, I have a question.
I'm like looking. Oh, yes. What if I?
Like scooting over. I have a question. I didn't think about till today. If I were to die, would I go to Ismeda or would I go to death?
Sorry.
Oh boy.
I love all the existential questions.
All of that is
She's
so
never,
good.
she's never really thought about dying before. Oh no.
Well, dear,
Oh, boy.
typically, how it works is anyone that dies, their soul goes to Ismeda, where you are judged, and then she will send you to the respective place where you belong for
Would
the
she
afterlife.
would she know that I know death, and then would she like be mad at me for that?
Oh.
So I've asked him lots of questions at this point, so we're kind of like we're not becoming. I wouldn't say we're friends, but we maybe one day. I mean, I don't know. Would you know?
You know what? I think that's a very good question to ask, actually.
Yeah.
Let's make sure you don't die.
Yeah. I mean, if it was death, then he might kind of recognize me, maybe, and maybe he'd send me somewhere where it would be nice, maybe. I don't know, but I just wanted to ask because I never really thought about it before right now, and then I thought about it, and I thought maybe Ismeda might be mad at me because I'm giving death book recommendations, and I feel like that at least means that you kind of know them, and I feel like she won't like that very much. So I don't know.
That's a very good point.
I just wanted to ask. Okay, I'll try not to die between them, but yeah, if you could ask him, maybe he would know. I don't know.
Yes.
I may be nervous though. I just don't want to be sent somewhere bad because I don't know.
I suppose it depends on how angry she really is at him, or how deep the rivalry goes.
Why is she so angry at him though? I don't get it. I know he like
I
took over her
don't-
job, I guess, for a minute, but that's like kind of a strange thing to be very, very angry about.
They call him the usurper, which would suggest that
He kind of sounds like he just kind of stepped in for a minute. I don't know. Maybe that's
it doesn't
his
match
way
up
of
to
saying
me
it.
either. I have many questions that I'm slowly finding information about. So if I find out, I'll let you know.
Okay. I guess.
But I'll ask.
don't
I think
know.
that's a good question. It's a good concern to have, I think. Whatever.
Or especially, I mean, not. I don't want to think about this at all. But if any of us die, I don't know where we go. I mean, normally I would just assume we go to Ismeda, but now that we've kind of been making other friends, I guess I don't know. I just want to ask. So
Yes, I don't know.
okay. Only if it feels appropriate to ask the question. And I hope we'll be kind of safe the next day or so, but just in case, I don't know.
That is a very
Sounds kinda
appropriate
scary.
question to ask almost immediately, I would say. I don't mind asking it.
Okay.
I think it's a good one. And we'll see what he says.
Okay. Thank you. I'm just gonna scoot away.
Just kind of watch her scooting like this amused smile.
About a
Scooting
minute after Winnie starts scooting, Dav, who's like finishing up the tent, just sits down about 3 feet away from Euphemia. Just starts scooting over.
We're all at the scooting.
Hey,
Hi.
you good?
I just
Really?
I don't know if we have time for the long answer.
We're not going anywhere tonight.
Yeah, but I don't. She just kind of looks at him and trails off, and then says, "Can you, if this if this shadow thing comes back out, can you like punch me out to make sure it stops attacking people?"
Oh, that's totally the plan from the beginning, for sure.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
I know you don't want to hurt anybody.
Yeah. I think some of that might be inevitable as things unfold. I don't know. That's concerning to me. And it just seems like there's not totally going to be a way around that. But if we can mitigate it.
Well, we've already found a few spells that help.
When we have components for them.
Sure.
So, no, after everything that happened with that mishap crack and stuff, if something were to happen to me, then I don't know what would happen with resolving that situation, and I have to help. So,
I never thought about that.
it seems like it's spreading to other people. That's what happened with that family, that Watts family that I saw in the library. And so if something happens to me, then that's not good.
Where are they? Where are you from? I don't think I know that.
Yeah,
If you died, I don't know how to go home and fix anything.
Well, I said yesterday I'm from Edgeford. That's where my dad is.
Is that where people are getting sick? I thought that's just where he worked.
No, Edgeford is where Maribel died. That's where I grew up. So the Watts family, that was in Arrow Run. It's in the area.
Okay. So south of the mountains from Eleanor?
Eleonora's from the desert, right?
Well,
You're from the
Shadow
desert.
Rock is
Yeah.
what she's talking about. But yeah. Alright. Just don't die.
I mean, yeah,
Something
that's the plan.
happens.
if something like that mishap thing happens again, who knows? I'd certainly feel like dying for
Yeah.
a while.
How about this? Be rest assured, if you die, I'll make sure to go punch a hag in its face. And if I die, you go stop the cult from reforming, okay?
Yeah. she'll just kind of hesitate for a second and then reach out.
Hey!
He scoot away after that 'cause I feel such a great
Scoot, scoot away.
He doesn't let go. He just tries. Just don't feel like you have to keep things in, okay?
Yeah. Thanks.
I'll take one scoot over and he'll kind of lean back and like do the thing where you like, you put something over your eye like you're pretending to nap, just to kind of give her the chance to end the conversation if she wants, or if she wants to keep talking, she can. But he always
She's
gives her
done.
the out. Yep.
Yeah. She's done. That was enough.
That
Yeah.
was like far too much.
It was
Perfect.
already too much.
Yep. He knows the outs and the ramps, but he
That's
offers
so
the-
funny. Oh my gosh. Mark, any word back?
You check your notebook?
Mm-hmm.
Still nothing.
Okay, I basically wrote up a quick thing. You don't have to read it, but basically all it says is if you're busy, like ignore the message, but let me know if you actually got what I sent you, because I'm worried our stuff is broken, essentially.
Yeah.
And
Valid.
then that's all I wrote. Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Anybody heard from anybody? All of our communication stuff isn't working, huh?
Oh,
None of it is working.
Or at least no responses.
So we can try again with it again in the morning.
I hope that coin actually got there.
I know, me too.
I suppose we could check with Watchlight in Lakeside when we get there to make sure.
Right.
They would probably know.
Yes.
Who's the furthest away from you? It would be like Eleanor at this point, like kind of across the fire or something.
Sure.
Just for funsies, I'll point. Can you hear me? Talking to you across the fire.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Mishap.
me roll
he
for
turned to a
this.
doll again.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
mishap. No mishap.
Yay!
You hear it?
Does
Yeah.
she hear?
works.
Do you hear it?
Okay. Oh, it's a lovely song, Davril. I say back in the head.
I just wrote it myself. Yeah.
We may have to. Maybe someone in Lakeside can figure it out for us. But for
I have a
now,
thought in my head. Can I tell you guys? I'm nervous about something, and I obviously don't know if. What if we don't? I mean, we got transported to a different location. What if we got transported like somewhere else that
That's
looks like this,
what I-
or some different time that like where it get like
Already
nobody's.
on my mind. Yep.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
worried about.
What if it's like a different time or like a different place? Like it's mostly the same, but a little bit different, and different enough to where like.
Could be the inverse. Who knows?
I don't know. I keep thinking about that. I'm nervous to go to Lakeside. Because what if it's like, what if we're like 3 years in the past? I don't know. It could be anything. We did just transport
well,
here.
we will find that out tomorrow and
I
deal
guess
with it
so,
then. I'm not sure. I mean, there's nothing we can do but to see what it is. But it is a good thought to know.
My
And
mind's
be
been
prepared
thinking
for.
about a lot of that as well.
Something just seems weird that they wouldn't answer us. No one's answering us. That feels like a
Or
strange
it-
thing.
It could be that, or it could be as simple as the mishap energy messed with our magic items. My book is a magic
That could
item.
be too.
Beacon Stone is a magic item. So,
He
It's
could
true.
also be busy dealing with whatever happened
mhm.
after we were transported out and unable to reach us.
Maybe-
So that's
Maybe a bunch of people got transported. What if? Well, I don't know. I guess that one guy
Well-
definitely died, didn't he? I'd say
Yes.
maybe everyone gets transported, but I guess that one guy definitely died.
Yo, I was gonna ask that earlier, Mark. So Dav was the one that grabbed him, was trying to drag this body, right? Charcoal.
I thought
You
I
saw
thought
it
I
as well,
saw
right?
him now. Yeah, I
Oh,
saw him.
you had the perception check. That's right.
Mhm.
Then
Yeah.
I'll turn to Winnie. Do you know 100%? Was that the same guard? Did we identify him?
Would
Or do
he
we
have been
even know who
identified,
that
Mark?
was?
You don't know who that was.
Was it?
We've just been
Okay.
assuming.
I don't know who it
You don't
was.
know
He
who
was
it
too.
was.
It was Mark. It was too charred. It was like too decayed and stuff to tell, right? I couldn't even
Oh
tell.
yeah, like within that brief moment you had, you did not discern
Mhm.
what it was, and the body was quite
Okay.
destroyed. So
Okay. I guess I'll just say I couldn't tell it. He was very messed up. I'm sorry. There's a million alarms going off right outside my apartment. There's like 10
Ugh.
alarms happening right now.
Oh, no.
I don't know if anyone can
No.
hear that, so I'm sorry. I'll mute myself.
Mm-mm. No, I
Can't hear
can't.
it,
I
so-
can't.
Okay. Yeah. I couldn't tell. I don't know.
All right.
What? I thought of something bad. What if our bodies are there and a different version of us are here? Well, that doesn't make any sense. But what if it was?
Well,
Okay, I'll try.
I'm not sure. Winifred, I don't want you to spiral tonight.
I'm already starting.
Why don't-
Oh no.
All right. Well, why don't you think of something else? Think about another book recommendation that you can recommend to all of us that you would love for all of us to read at some point.
We're
In our
going to the
free
library
time.
in Lakeside soon.
Yes, we are going to have a
could even
library. Why
read
don't
it
you
there.
think of one specialized for
Okay.
each of us that you think each of
Oh,
us would
both.
like very much?
Okay, I'll make a
Personalize
list.
it, and we will deal with the other things tomorrow.
Okay. I shall sit down immediately and start making it on the teeny tiny page, make a teeny tiny list. Like trying to conserve paper. So
Her micro
distracting.
handwriting.
Yeah.
It's like so
If you
tiny.
if you could subtopic any of mine into like an ancient eldritch being sort of
Oh.
wave, if you came across anything like that, just kind of throw it
Okay.
out there. Something to
I'll
work
try and
on.
remember.
All right.
Yeah, I'll try. I don't know if I think maybe I've read something like that. I'll try.
I just do a thumbs up to Eleanor.
So she's sufficiently distracted from spiraling about thoughts of, oh my god, we're dead. Our
She was
bodies are
like going like
somewhere
this, and you just have to go, no. This
Yeah,
way.
why don't you focus on this happy thing instead?
else. Oh, okay.
A task. Focus on a task.
Oh my
Uh,
gosh.
you guys, anything
Bye.
else before bed?
I think I'm good.
That's it.
So you all bed down. We'll just jump through this. You guys, your watches. You found a safe spot. You're good. Nothing bad
Yay!
happens.
Phew.
You all get your long rests in
Cool.
Oh, good.
Thank the Lord. We need it very badly.
and are able to get on the road. You do have another long day ahead of you to get to Lakeside, but you should be able to make it by evening time if you don't have any interruptions or
We're kind of
distractions.
going straight south to then intersect the road and then to Lakeside. Is that what we're doing?
That'd be my guess.
Right,
but
right.
I guess you guys can
Yeah,
change
yeah.
your mind.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
just
Well,
confirming that was the path
whatever's
we were
the-
suggesting.
Fastest way, I
Fastest.
guess.
Just
Yeah.
walking straight
Yeah.
south is what I assumed you guys are doing, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Especially if we're nervous about like what's going on.
Yep.
So.
Well, it's kind of good
I guess
because we kind of
that's-
stay away from the forest a little bit. I think.
Mhm.
you do get a
Yeah,
little
I was
distance from the
thinking that too.
forest.
Yep.
Mhm.
Also, as we start to approach, I don't know how close we are right now, but like, can I start to look for things if they seem different? Because I'm like kind of convinced we're
There
in
you
like a
go.
parallel
Yeah.
universe. So can I like see if anything seems off?
Sure. So I mean, just as you're walking, everything looks normal. Like nothing seems off about
Okay.
it in the wild. Eventually, you guys do get to the road, and
Mm-hmm.
as you're traveling, you do happen upon an individual passing the opposite direction, though, who is heading north. They just kind of wave to you as they begin to pass by.
Hey,
Can I help you?
is Eleanor going up? Oh,
Yes.
sorry. Our fearless leader here wants to talk to you. If you have a
So-
moment.
We may have gotten a bit turned around and gotten the date mixed up. What's the date?
9/18/9190.
Is that the date?
Mhm.
Is that
That's
what
the
we-
name.
All right. Perfect. All right. All right. Any news from Lakeside?
What? Everything's fine.
Oh, just anything interesting happening.
Bad storms, anything.
None that I'm aware of.
All right. Well, thank you. I appreciate your help. Safe
travels.
travels.
You as well. And
Oh,
continues on his way.
Okay. So that's good.
So, no time travel. There we go, Winifred.
Okay,
Cross one
that's
fear off your
early.
list.
Oh,
Okay.
are you gonna try and call again?
Oh, yes. I'll say the exact same message I did before, Mark, to Edgin.
Okay. Let me roll for the stone.
I will also cast Goodberry, like either right before we leave or as we're walking.
Okay.
So.
No mishap for either. The sending goes off. You get no response.
No response again.
Ah, it's weird.
Like this.
We
I'll
may
give you
have
each
to.
an extra one for your pocket also. Again,
Okay.
like yesterday.
That's a good system.
What if the
Yeah.
mishap device like resets magical objects or something?
Well,
Like,
that's what I was wondering.
It scrambled it
Like
somehow
scrambles them?
or disabled it or
So,
somebody
we'll
at
have to see.
Lakeside should be able to look at it and tell us if it's still functional properly.
We never looked at it, did we?
looked at what?
Yeah, we were thinking about
forgot.
identifying it. Yeah, we'll do that later today.
Yes, when we get back, I think that would be fine.
Yeah.
I would rather not spend 10 minutes on the road standing still.
Same.
Not
Yeah.
with a long day.
And I can't do it. You're the only one that can identify right now.
All right, just remind me and I will do it.
Okay. So you continue on
Yeah, I
your
can't
journey.
walk and do detect magic, right?
No, you can cast it just by itself and do it, but you can't ritually cast it and walk.
I can't. I don't have it chosen.
Okay, then no. So you continue on your journey. You got to the road. You pass that individual traveling north. You begin to get in as the evening is growing closer to sunset, but eventually you do make it safely to Lakeside. The city is ahead of you. You see the gates, like the walled offness that you are used to. It looks normal. There are a couple guards who are stationed there, ready to just like defend if anything happens to come from the forest or something. But you approach, and they kind of give you just a hello, welcome to Lakeside, and just let you pass.
As we walk in, I'll say, do we want to go to the watchlight first, if they're open?
I would like to check with them to make sure that
I
went
think
through.
so too.
I
Yes.
think we need
Yeah.
to know.
Just so you remember too, Alden is in Northport, not here. Just
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know, but
Okay.
I'm hoping that they had sent word to Lakeside or
Contact.
sent some. Maybe they can contact
okay.
them.
Okay.
find out.
Yeah, just some sort of
Roundabout
make sure that
way.
it made it.
Sure. So you were going to the watchlight. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oof.
So that's the first place you head off to as the night kind of is drawing near. You see the building establishment there, and there's a couple guards outside. Can I help you with something?
Yes. We were just in Yellowfield a bit ago, and the mishap crack that is there had an episode, and we tried to send word to Northport.
Alden.
Hold on.
To- yes.
Mishap crack. What do you mean by that?
At the tower there. The
The
wizard
tower in
is-
Yellowfield.
I'm aware of that. I'm just lost on what you're talking about. The crack.
Is there a big crack in the tower in Yellowfield? Like a
There's one.
Not
There's
that
one
I'm
here in
aware
town
of.
too. It's like that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
When he starts to spiral.
That instantly just takes Winnie. Okay, we're gonna take. You guys got this.
Are you
I'm
all
just gonna
okay?
take her off to the side.
Are you okay?
We've had a long walk. She's a little dehydrated.
Who are you people?
Just take Winnie off to the side.
All right.
Are you? Can we assist? Who are you people? Can we help you with something?
Are there, my name is Eleanor. Are there mishaps here
Yes.
for magic?
Yes, Eleonora. Yes.
All right. No, has there been a mishap crack in the graveyard?
Was there an
Here
like a
in
big-
Lakeside?
I don't know what
We'd have
you're
been on-
talking about. Who are you people?
Real quick. Didn't we talk to the Watchlight in Lakeside before?
Did.
No.
Okay. Yep.
Wait.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, so
yeah.
they don't recognize us?
Yeah,
or...
actually we did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or
They
wait,
don't know
do we
us at all?
recognize the guard? I guess that's the question, because they probably have a bunch of
Yeah.
people working for them.
This individual, no, you don't recognize this person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was there anyone we talked to? Do you remember? Like,
We didn't
I don't
talk to anybody
remember.
specifically.
It was
I
just
think
like people were around the grave that you spoke to from the
Yeah.
Watchlight.
we
They
didn't
had
go
come to
into the
investigate.
Watchlight to speak with
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
So
They still know who we are. Yeah.
there are
Right.
some
Mhm.
people
Good.
who you talk to.
okay,
So
sure. Then we said we were the horde hunters and stuff, right?
you just said
Right.
Eleonora, so
Yeah, yeah.
But
Well,
before
I
we-
mean,
Oh,
earlier.
We've
before,
introduced
yeah.
ourselves.
you
as-
introduced yourself as the Horde Hunters,
Okay.
yes. So
Okay.
Is there any way we could contact Alden Sconborn?
I mean, you can head to the post office and send a message to him. Again, who are you people?
We're the Horde Hunters. Quite proudly.
The Horde Hunters.
We're the ones that helped with the gargoyles and the flying thing. Well, we're back to do the flying thing. We didn't even touch the lake stuff because, water.
So who are you, all of you people?
What?
Kind of points to, like, I know you're Eleonora, but who are you three? And
Oh,
you
I'm-
see one of them like hustles back into the building for a moment.
I'm
Winnie?
Euphemia.
Can I
Euphemia?
insight check?
Yeah,
Go for
is
it, yeah.
he?
Yeah, can we see check the vibe of what's going on?
1. Dang it.
9.
Okay,
21.
21. Okay.
Yeah, 9.
Does he seem genuinely confused, concerned? Like,
Yeah, he's has a look of a mixture of confusion and concern right now that you're getting. So yeah, you said Euphemia, did you all introduce yourselves?
Yeah.
I think so.
Winifred, Winnie,
Yeah, I did.
who are you?
Me.
Pointing to Dav.
I'm winning.
Oh, yeah, Dav. It's okay, Winnie. It's okay. We're gonna get through this. Just focus on the
The-
present. We're here.
The other guy returns and he's got some papers and he looks into it. All right, so you're Davril Burza, you're
Yeah.
Winifred Halor, and you're Euphemia Dryden.
Yeah.
I don't see how that's possible because you've died.
What?
When did we die?
You died, not exactly sure when you died, but I'd say by our estimates, hold on, give me 1 second. My scroll's not working.
Well, it's building suspense. You're doing a great job.
What is we're all the edge of our seats.
Winnie's this close to losing it.
Like a month ago? Best we could tell, maybe a
How long?
month. Basically a month.
A month ago?
How did we die? How did they
Wait.
say we died?
Me as well. You didn't say my name.
Who are you?
Eleanor Edivane.
Eleanor
Wait, did Heaven's
Edivane.
Reach?
Evane. And they say, no, these three were together with a halfling individual named Japnot, but
In the
you
woods.
died
So-
a couple months ago in Arrow Run.
What?
Word of your death came to us about that.
We're
Why-
not dead.
How did I die? Do you know?
You were killed in the streets, from what we heard.
Are Winnie?
Are you-
can
are
lose
you-
it. I have no clue.
like we buried you. We like they're looking at you three. Like you were buried. You're buried in the graveyard. Here, you three.
Well,
But we're right here.
we're not now.
We stepped into a big lightning mishap and we're here, and I think something's very wrong.
So we died in the forest? You found us in the forest
We
or
found
something?
you in the forest. Yes, you were found in the
'Cause
forest.
that's where we were a month ago.
With Japnut? Japnut's dead? Well, Japnut's not dead. We just talked to him. Like, yesterday.
So the tower in Yellowfield, did it explode or not?
No, not that we are
So-
aware.
Because
So then the people that should have left the tower didn't, and didn't save us in the forest.
yeah.
Oh.
Well, I was thinking that.
Oh.
What? I'm very confused.
In our because we didn't actually die, we were saved by another group of monster hunters in that encounter in the forest that likely killed us to your knowledge.
Oh, all right.
You're not making any sense,
rewinding,
you
sir.
before.
All right. Something has happened, clearly, correct? Because we're all supposed to be dead. So we must expand our minds slightly to see
Real
what's
quick,
going on with that.
I want a group persuasion roll from everybody. Every single one of you, give me a persuasion roll.
So we're being very honestly shocked at
Oh
this
my-
moment.
But yeah.
Oh, I got 19. Hold on. I maybe do better than that. 1 second.
So I still have a
Use my
reroll,
D4.
right?
You do still have a reroll.
Yeah. I got 19.
You have 0
Yeah.
to... Oh no.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Okay.
Do I have a D4?
You do have a D4 still to it. Everybody but
I have a
Ashley
D4
has a
too.
D4.
16.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
23, I guess, total with my D4.
Okay.
Look like a lunatic, apparently.
Dirty
Mhm.
20.
So did all of you use
Okay.
your D4s?
Yeah.
Mitchell, did you use your D4?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I just
you
want to
use-
get into the 20s.
You use your reroll too, Dav?
Same.
Okay.
No, not the reroll. Just
the reroll, okay.
Just the D4, sorry. I rolled
So
a 17.
sorry, 0, a 20.
Oh, a 0? Oof.
We have a 0 for Euphemia. What did you get, Dav?
20.
20. Winnie, what'd you get?
23.
It's so in character.
And Eleonora?
16.
I'm hoping when he's panic is making them believe.
Yeah, it's really selling it.
Oh.
Dav's given up on like consoling her because he's like, I don't. He's like trying to like figure this out too. He's losing it.
There's no consoling to be had.
First off, your parents are in town, Winifred. We need to inform them that you're all right.
Do they think I'm dead?
Yes.
Oh, they think I'm dead. Oh my gosh. I think I'm dead.
We should take you there.
Uh-huh.
You others, are you all traveling together? You want to stay with her together?
Probably
I don't want to
should.
leave them at all. Please don't make them leave me. I'm scared.
We can stay.
Again,
There's
I'm
a
very
lot
confused.
going on. I don't know if you know anyone that is in charge of mishaps, because that is what is happening here. I can assure you of
Alden,
that.
Sconborn. We were trying to get in touch with
Bari,
him.
potentially, yes.
This is a lot to take in.
It's-
I'm gonna
It's alright,
have
it's a
to.
lot for us too.
I'm going to have to find a superior to report to about this. What if we took you to the school for tonight, and we can try to contact people and get in contact with you once we have others who can show up and are more equipped for the situation? Does that sound agreeable?
Yeah,
How did we die?
we were
you-
killed by that
Oh, it's
monster
probably the
thing.
You were
Monsters.
found like by
In
the monster killed
forest.
you.
Okay.
That big monster thing.
Right.
Yeah,
I forgot Japno was with us.
yeah.
He was. Oh, Japnut.
Let's escort them to the school, please. And he gets somebody else who they start to take you through the city towards the school.
When he's just silently crying. Very sad.
Well, I mean, and he's like patting her back, Winnie. I mean,
Japnut's dead.
yeah,
But he's not really
well,
dead.
I mean,
but he
he
is
might
dead.
not be, but like,
Oh.
at least you can't be. You're gonna surprise your parents. So, I mean, that's you're not.
Yeah.
You can't disappoint them from coming back. I mean, like that's a good thing, right?
Yeah.
He's like trying so hard to turn this into like
Good.
flipping it. No, I'm sorry, that's
Eleanor-
not what I meant to say.
Eleanor's
No, I
walking
do
in the
disrespect
back, just completely silent.
I am too. I'm just I'm just
Shocked.
staring off into space like 100 thoughts.
As you guys, we got blessed. We'll get that in there real quick. To me, thank you.
Aw.
I've not been blessed in many sessions.
I am
Yeah.
I don't
sorry.
think it
You
likes
haven't,
me
haven't it?
anymore.
It's
It
like
was
how
Rachel for a while.
Rachel got cursed too, and now.
Yeah, it's been a
Mhm.
long time.
But yeah, you
Oh,
make
I
your
called
way
something that was weird.
to the school as like the sun is setting. You do spot these different like orbs that are lit, the mishap suppression devices that are there and present.
Are the same number of them there that we noticed before?
They all look like they're there. Yep.
Okay.
He mumbles, at
So
least we didn't
alternate
lose
reality.
it.
They're not the
Maybe.
things that you had on your hip. It's the actual orbs.
Yeah. Right.
But
one
you
of them
walk
went
in.
missing, though. Yeah.
As you walk in, if you are looking around, you can roll a perception check.
Mhm.
We
Yes,
never made
please.
it here. Okay.
Eleanor is
8.
too engrossed to
Same.
Okay.
probably
8.
notice anything.
18, weirdly
18.
enough.
What'd you
Oh,
get
I
your
got a
damage?
9.
9.
Yeah.
As you guys walk through like the pathway towards the staff building with these guards, Dav, you look over and there's a bench that wasn't there before that says, in memory of Winifred Halor. There's like a plaque on it.
Exciting!
He
Oh,
straight
no!
up cuts off like the view from Winnie and just, okay, let's get to your house. And he just looks at Euphemia and just, and then
Which, shockingly, is probably the only thing that she would have been remembered for in that school, besides going a million times and failing. So, the fact that they give her a bench would maybe make her feel better in a different circumstance, but
In a different
not right now.
circumstance. Not right now.
In a different circumstance, not right now. She's just full on panicking.
You are led up
Okay.
to your parents' home.
Mm-hmm.
There's a knock on the door. Your mother answers the door. And she just like takes like a good few seconds of just staring at you.
I'm staring back.
And
Hi.
the guard's like, and then she just lunges at you and hugs you.
I'll hug her back and just be kind of freaking out, I guess. So, yeah.
And that's where we're gonna end tonight's session.
This whole scene, I think
Wild.
Eleonora is like so in the back and she just like kind of turns away and is just looking off into
It is a
the
weird.
night.
It's a weird scene. My parents kicked me out in like anger, like not, but
Mhm.
like however many weeks ago, and so now they're happy to see me.
I'll say, well, never mind. You notice.
So yeah, we'll pick up with what happens next.
Oh, do we have to end here?
This
That's
conversation
rough.
next week, and you guys can process maybe your character's thoughts for next time.
Mhm.
But my
Say
goodness,
one little thing. I think Dad doesn't do much. He just puts one hand out and kind of like on her, like elbow to Eleanor, just as like a trying to be somewhat comforting. Now that he's let Winnie go, but that's it.
She doesn't look at him, but like she just kind of grips his hand for a second.
We all need a little stability right now. We're all a little
we'll
shaken.
fade back from that with your
Oof.
mom embracing you, Winnie, and the others all kind of standing there
Yeah.
in shock. You guys all level up, by the way, to level 5.
What?
Yeah.
You went through such
Exciting.
psychological damage. We get to level up.
It's a kind thing to do.
Oh my
Oh, I
gosh.
don't know what to level
So-
up. Oh, man.
We will end up doing that. If you guys know, we can roll for your hit dice if you'd like to, but if not, we can save it.
Sure.
So,
Mhm.
Rachel,
Yeah,
what are you
well, I'm-
doing?
Warlock.
Warlock, roll your hit die for that.
3. Not my
All
favorite.
right. Kelly, you know what you want to take?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm getting the bad rolls out. Go on a second. I'm just
Okay.
thinking before I. Okay.
Oh, that was the girls
Alright.
with max roll. Yeah.
No, I
Just
didn't.
kidding.
No, I'll take a bad one.
Just
I don't
kidding,
care.
just
I
kidding.
just want to. I feel like my rolls have been bad. Okay, I'm gonna take a monk, please.
All right.
It's a 4. It's
All
not,
right.
Not bad, not the worst,
Mid.
but
Very mid.
Very mid.
Euphemia, what are you
The
taking?
most mid.
I'm taking Druid again.
All right.
I rolled max again. I'm not
course.
even lying.
Of course, every time.
It's the only time I roll well.
That's so-
Euphemia just gets max health through the campaign, guys. It's just.
Who do
I
I
think
feel
last
to be our
time I
tank?
rolled like a 7, but still, holy cow.
And
I don't even know
you know,
anymore.
you want to take your next one?
Narratively, we're going based off of the experiences that we perceive, or did technically a conversation with Kendra, he remembers it, but it actually didn't happen? Does that kind of make sense? Like the whole learning the blade singing like lesson.
You've gone through all that training. That knowledge is all there.
So his
Those
perception.
are-
Okay.
yeah.
So I was like, I'll switch it to Artificer if that like kind of technically didn't happen, but it's just like a echo memory.
Your experiences is all the past 34 sessions. So.
I think I'll go Wizard is what I'm thinking.
All right. Go ahead and roll
I'm very
that.
tempted to go one more in Artificer, but I'll go Wizard for now, and I think I'll stick with it. But
Okay.
that's a 1. So we
Reroll that
reroll
one.
ones, right?
Yep.
So
Get
down.
max,
It's gonna be a
get
2. I
max.
already know it. Oh, I don't even know what that is. It's a 6. Wow.
There you go.
Wow,
Dab gets
he
HP.
needed that
A
so
little-
bad.
And the
little
dice
more
that fell was a
beefy.
6, so it turned out to be the same thing.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I just realized that
gosh.
Igan's probably getting these messages. He's like, who are these people? Like, what's happening?
Right.
He's
Or
in
it's like
message
just
all.
sitting in the bottom of a
Yeah.
storeroom.
Yeah.
He doesn't have it.
Yeah,
He's
why
not
would he have
yeah.
them out?
Yeah.
So, we'll learn maybe some more
Golly.
answers as we proceed forward, onward. But yeah, pretty big revelation this evening
Lord.
about
Oh boy.
details, and I've been waiting for this moment for quite some time.
Crazy.
Hey, maybe
Oh boy.
Maybe I won't be such a giant disappointment to my parents now.
Yeah.
That's what Dad was trying to say. Like,
Like,
here
hey,
you
you're
go.
not a giant failure.
You came back from the dead. You can't be a disappointment now.
You are
like,
maybe the one with the
you're a
best outcome.
miracle.
They lost their only
So-
kid. Now maybe they'll think about how they treated me.
Yes. So we are
Oh my
going
gosh.
to sign off on the recording, and then we'll rate somebody afterwards. But thank you for watching. We love y'all.
What?